Hello, hello, guys. We're going to get going in just a second here. It's not actually another 10 minutes. I just have that as a default timer there. We should get going in about 2 or 3 minutes here. I always just launch that up that way. Just in case I need to do anything in the background, it's not something weird on the screen, so. Ern, welcome in, bro. Minecraft guy, hope you're still here. Jirai, hello, hello. And AJ, of course. No 10 minutes. Don't you worry about that. We're going to get going in a minute. I'm just double checking my stuff, making sure we're good to go. And we'll get right on into the games. We'll be streaming for a couple hours like normal, maybe a little bit longer. Hey, Jelly Belly. How's it going, bro? Happy that you're hopping in here for a little bit. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was about to go to bed and I saw you were online. I jumped into your stream and and then just as I was about to say, hey, bro, what's up? Your stream ended. But yep, we're going to get going in just a second here. Let me just check a couple more things. Welcome in, Spacers. I have to grab something away from my computer, so I'll be back in 12 seconds. The only explanation is he died. And I think I'm good to go. So anybody trying to jump into a game with AJ there, you might want to just wait a second because... Stream of View. Yeah, hey guys! We are gonna get going right on here. And we already have several people in here. 5 or 6. Full send, Billy Bob Joe. I have been resurrected. Beyond the death of the 13th second. Let's get into it. So anybody who has not joined in the last couple streams, I would do a free-for-all game in the beginning and a free-for-all game at the end. We're mixing that up, and that gets mixed into the game or into the stream somewhere randomly. So if you want to be a part of that, be sure to stick around for the whole stream. But we are going to get started. We're already in the lobby. I should double-check. Well, I always say that. I don't need to double-check I'm not in lobby 2, that I'm in lobby 1. I'm in lobby 1 because there are several people in here. So we are good. Better hope Enzo carries us. You know, with any luck, he'll be joining us today. He definitely carries us on a lot of games. On the last stream that we did yesterday, basically every game we won, Enzo was there, and he was the first place guy. So we would be lucky to be blessed by the grace of Enzo. So we have 11 minutes till the next contest pops up. So let's just sit in the lobby here and wait for whatever pops up next that has 4 or more teams. We'll try to bust that one out and see if we can get that done and then jump into the contest coming up in about 11 minutes here. And here comes the mountain range. So let's go ahead and jump on into the mountain range. The mountain island. Mountain island 4 team. Just throw that on in there. Make sure everybody gets it. My delay should be fine as always. Oh, I should actually double check that too. I can't see it right now. Hopefully it has that setting. I don't know why I can't see it right now. Usually I can see it, but it should be the same as it always is. So I'm reusing the same settings. Delay looking good. Glad to hear that. Thank you so much. I can also kind of do this. Oh, not hit my mic, but look up at the stream on my end here. It's probably about a 10-second delay for me on my little preview there. I didn't say where I was going to spawn. I'm going to go ahead and go off onto the west, onto this good old island here. Is that like a tiny spot, or how did you end up there? Boy, what a place to spawn, whoever that was. And we are off. Getting right into it. I got a lot more energy than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was just a smooth jazz gecko, but right now I got the energy pumping through me because I had a good day. Hopefully everybody else had a good day today too. I got spacers right next to me here. Already taking that early crown. Boy, I'm a little bit cut off already. Not too bad, but could be worse. Let spacers take some of that. I'll take the rest. And then that should be enough for me to grow. Ooh, yeah, that bot touched me. Give me a few more pixels. And then we wait. The spacers still staying up on the ranks right there, getting into second place. This guy way overspent his points, so I'm going to go ahead and take a good old chunk out of him. So is spacers right there. Yes, indeedy, I agree with you, spacers. We got to go for them. You got full scent right off the start, Minecraft guy. Well, hopefully that's just a bad luck to a start here. We don't see that again. Thank you, Smoke Ski, for clearing out all the bots. Now I can get all that land there. I'll keep working on Smoke Ski here, spacers, if you want to go ahead and get the Kingdom of Crack and move up to this guy. And we're actually not looking that good. I was also zoomed in on my spot there. I was like, boy, we're looking really good right now, but red team is looking amazing right now. They have a lot of guys spread all over, though, so we'll see how that goes for them. Gecko Love right here, which I believe is Hazmit, right? Hazmit, your Gecko Love, if my memory serves me right. We might want to either feed you or Jirai here shortly. Squid Game. Is that Squid Billy by chance? Probably not, but it could be. If that is Squid Billy, I haven't seen you play Territorial before, and you're looking good so far. I'm just building up my points right now. We're going to need to start rushing on in against red team here. So I think the person to feed is probably Jirai. I think we need to feed Jirai. So up on the north there, if you are not engaged in any problems with anybody right now, and your interest starts to turn red, I would start feeding Jirai. And Jirai, yep, got the idea right there. He's already asking for help. He can see the damage coming his way. Like this character here is having a little bit of trouble with Squid Game. I'm going to give a little bit of money to Squid Game here. Hopefully keep him alive against the symbol. Red team sweeping the map. They are sweeping the map right now. I would keep feeding Jirai, you guys. I'm going to give my points to Squid Game and hopefully keep them alive against the symbol, at least the best I can. But you guys keep feeding Jirai. And if Jirai can kind of, yeah, he's doing a great job right now. He's getting through those mountains. Getting to the back there. Unfortunately, getting cut off by player 61, which is actually a pretty big bummer. Elero, welcome in, bro. Who's this that's making landfall? That's Spacers. So, right now, maybe stop feeding Jirai. Well, yeah, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, no, that guy's way strong. Maybe stop feeding Jirai right now. Let's start feeding Spacers. Spacers has made landfall right here to Squid Game. And hopefully Spacers will be able to make some pretty big moves. It does look like player 61 and Heaven are going to be kind of beating it off with each other. It's kind of a funny way to say that. Don't take that out of context. Hopefully they face off with each other there and kind of give us a little bit more of an opening. I'm going to go ahead and feed more points into Spacer here. Oh, it does look like Heaven has made his way up, and he's made contact with Jirai. How does the mining mechanic work? When you are up against a mountain, as long as anywhere on that mountain, so like Spacers is all up against this mountain, he could go pretty much anywhere, and you just have to click. I'm not up against the mountain, so I can't do it, but you just click on, you know, whatever edge you want. It'll show you a little icon, a what do you call it, a pickaxe, and then you click on that pickaxe, and it's instantly you start attacking. So unlike a boat where it takes a little bit of time, keep feeding your points off. Don't be like me and go into red interest. Unlike boats that take a little bit of time to go across, mining is instant. I don't know. There's a tax on how it costs some points to do that, but I don't know what those points are. Hasmid is saying go after the crown. I think that's probably our best bet. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to them and beat them. They are very strong right now. We will give it our best shot. And if we miss the contest coming up in 4 minutes, then we'll just play side games, and then we'll definitely catch the contest at 45 minutes after. Unfortunately, Squid Game there has taken quite a beating from Heaven. I had to make friends with Heaven and tell him to go after player 61, but I don't think he wants to do that. Well, I actually thought that was Heaven that was coming up on our southern border right there, but no, it's not. It's actually player 61. Keep feeding Spacers can. I mean, Spacers has 7 million and the Crown has 61 million. Oh, he's doing large attacks too, like a 30% attack or so, so that might be in our favor if we get enough points off to him. Eduardo, welcome in, bro. Glad to have you here with us. I'm feeding those points to Spacers. I don't know how far we're going to get with it. I can already see Heaven. So it's really interesting. Heaven is just like ignoring player 61 going after him and is trying to go after us at this point, which is going to definitely give player 61 the game, but I'm lagging out a bit. Oh no. Does anybody else see me lagging a little bit? Just out of curiosity. Lol, Jello. Jello Eduardo. Jello. Heaven misplaying full send Heaven. I don't know if that's necessarily the move. But there does go Heaven right now. And now player 61. Heaven was helping us. We might have had a chance to at least beat player 61 and then be able to deal with Heaven, but player 61 was too strong for us, I think. I'm pretty sure that was Spacers doing a full... No, that wasn't a full send, but this game is just about over for us. I got eliminated. And we basically have Spacers and Jirai left. I can also click on here. Yeah, we only have Spacers and Jirai left. So if this game comes to an end real quickly here, we'll try to catch that contest. But don't you guys worry about it if we miss it. We'll get plenty of contest chance in today. Echo, you're lagging a tiny bit, but it's only a little bit of noise. A little bit of noise? And we have been eliminated here, unfortunately. But we have enough time to grab that contest. So let's jump out. This is what I can compare it to. Right, okay. I kind of get what you're saying. We have 48 seconds till that contest pops. Let's go ahead and jump on into there. I do apologize for the lag. There's not much I can do about it right now. I actually don't... I bet I know what it is. I didn't plug in my Ethernet cord. Go ahead and select this game here. I'm going to plan on spawning in the south. I'm going to go plug in my Ethernet cord real quickly. It shouldn't disrupt the connection, I don't think, and hopefully give us a better connection. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, stream's still going, so they didn't lose anything there. 110 people in here, and we're on black team. I'll be moving down towards the southern area of the map myself. And I got my Ethernet cord plugged in, so if we're still having a little bit of lag issue, I do apologize. There's not much more I can do about that, so hopefully that goes away. And let's see what kind of start we can get here. Got a nice little chunk of land to work with. Probably a little bit early for doing that. Or though. And let's carry the land. Area the attack. Give me that squeeze. No squeeze, a little bit more of a squeeze. Oh yeah, give me that 2-pixel squeeze. I'll take it. Right off to the edge there. Take care of this bot and this bot. Get this extra little land. Got a Titan turtle above me, hey. And boy, we did a good job already securing the southern tip of the land here as black team as a whole. Not just us, but also any other black team members. Electric Pool, welcome in. Glad you're here with us. Rigel, welcome in, bro. I apologize if I don't quite remember your name. Are you new here with us, or am I? Do I have a goldfish brain right now and I've forgotten you, sadly? You are new. Okay, cool. Well, welcome in, bro. Glad to have you here with us. If you want to come play some Territorial with us, you're more than welcome to join in. And for anybody landlocked, don't be forgetting to donate points to somebody. Let's see here. Who is in a good spot? Electric Poodle is in a good spot. They're the most front right now. We'll see if they can get past player 579. It's already blocked off, but player 579 is actually kind of weak. So keep feeding Electric Poodle for the most part because he's about to get contact with red team any second here. But whenever your interest falls into the red, I usually give somewhere between 10 and 20%, but I think Electric Poodle is going to be our guy. Oh, there is also original name up here, Gecko. I missed that. There is a Corgi Trident that's pushing in on the west side, and he's quite strong. That's actually not looking super great. I bet this is the same heaven that we were just fighting against a moment ago. I think we should keep feeding Electric Poodle, even though this Corgi guy is looking a little bit dangerous right now. Because if we can kind of boost up Electric Poodle to be able to get into the back ranks and be able to take out all the people that are feeding Trident, then we have a little bit more of a chance, I think. But here comes Rome as well on the west. Got a boat across there. Continue to feed Electric Poodle. A little bit of a risky move, so I hope I don't throw the game for us by saying that we should feed Electric Poodle, but hopefully some of the OGs are working together, taking a little bit more action over here near Heaven. If you're starting to get a little bit nervous, maybe feed Heaven wouldn't be a bad idea. They're not a clan member, but I'm going to keep feeding my points to Electric Poodle. OG Viller did a really good job of kind of creating this border here. And yes, I think Electric Poodle's looking in a good position right now. As long as Trident doesn't push too heavy into us, I think we'll be fine. As things stand right now, Electric Poodle is almost as strong as Trident. Has about half of the pixels, but as soon as Electric Poodle kind of gets a little bit more north, I guess there's also fraud there. Now, I might have kind of thrown the game by putting a lot of not faith in Electric Poodle. Electric Poodle's a good player, but I think that these Corgi guys are working out really well. What are those percentages? So I'm playing on FX Client, which is just like it's got some plugins for Territorial. We're going to end up leaving Electric Poodle. So if you're at danger of getting eliminated, don't be afraid to donate your points to Electric Poodle as our last hope here. Sorry, but I'm playing on FX Client right now, and FX Client has a series of plugins on it, including things like The percentages are to show how dense a character is. So their points, basically, if they're at 100%, then they have the maximum amount of points that they could have for their land. Trident's going around me, surprisingly. Oh, nope, there he goes. I'm going to full dono my points to Electric Poodle. I don't think we had a chance there with Trident. Trident got way too big, way too fast. But I'm sorry, I want to finish off here, Rigel, with... So the percentage that it shows on the players there, if it's at 100%, then that's going to be their maximum number of points. So it kind of gives you an idea of how strong or weak somebody is based on their land size. Gives you a little bit more information on whether you might want to attack them or not. And we didn't get any points, of course, because we all lost. There's also some other information, like in the top right, like it'll show you your max troops based on your pixels, as opposed to in Territorial, it doesn't. And I also like the fact that when you move your mouse over a player, it shows you the information that on Territorial normally you would have to right click on them to be able to see that information. Ramen says, good game. Welcome in, Ramen. Glad to have you with us. Assuming that you were playing with water there, congratulations on getting a few points there. If you are playing on web browser and you would like to play with FX Client, all you have to do is search for FX Client on Google, and it should be the first link. Keep in mind, if you have ads, you don't want to click the very first link. I have an ad blocker, so it's the first link whenever I do it, but or I've made a hot link for it now, so, or not a hot link, it's favorited on my computer. When I scroll up here, oh, it doesn't even show it anyways, but either way, I have it on my favorites, so I just click on it and it says FX Client. And then the other thing I was trying to remember that I couldn't remember for a moment there is you can actually set up hotkeys for percentages. So you can see here, like if I press Z, it'll move my attack to 11%, and X for 30, C for 35, V for 40. I manually do that. When you come in for the first time, it won't have any key binding set up. You have to set that up yourself for whatever you want. But that, I don't use it a lot, but it is a good help from time to time when I remember to use it. Now, before, so there's a contest coming up in 7 minutes, but the contest that's coming up, of course, is a free-for-all game. So we're going to get out of the way our very first free-for-all official game from our Discord. Just a showcase right now on our Discord here. We have a Stream Free-for-all Hall of Fame. And these are the winners of our previous free-for-all games that we've had on stream here. Today is Thursday's stream, so whoever wins these free-for-all games will get onto this leaderboard here for the whole world to see. So if you want to play this free-for-all game with us, then all you need to do is when you're in the game here, make sure that you go to the game menu. First of all, go to settings, and I know that most of you know, but I explain it every time. And then look for the lobby section, and you want to go to lobby 2. The reason that we want to go to lobby 2 is because when we go into multiplayer, there's not going to be, there's nobody playing any of the games. And this way, we can just play some games with each other. Now, we're not going to be doing any team games right now. We're going to be doing a free-for-all. But rather than tease you guys sitting in the lobby there, I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. So I'm going to allow about a 20-second period here. If you are unable to get into... If you're unable to get into lobby 2 or you're a little bit confused, please just let me know and we'll wait up for you. Make sure that everybody's on the same page. Everybody has a chance to play, and we'll be doing a free-for-all against each other. Also, feel free to use whatever clan tags you want. If you are hanging out with another clan, Hazmit says, wait, I see you there. I'll wait for you. Do you need help, or is it just taking you a second? For the free-for-all game, if you want to represent any other clan or have any name you want, that's totally cool. If you win with a Gecko clan tag and you want something else in the Discord, just let me know. I'll put in whatever you want, as long as it's PG. As long as it's family friendly, you know. No F-bombs, stuff like that. Of course. And we're giving Hazmit a minute here. And I'm sorry, what was... I pronounced AI as in buy. All right, all right. Hazmit is ready, and nobody else told me that they weren't ready, so I think that we're going to go ahead and jump in that. Oh, okay. You pronounce AI as by in your name. Got it. That must be in-game since there's no AI in your... I'm hoping I'm saying Rigel right. Is it Rigel or is it Rigel? 1 for Rigel, Rigel for 2. Or maybe I have it completely wrong either way. Rigel is two. Okay, great. Rigel. I'll try to remember to call you Rigel. So we are in the lobby now, and just to make sure that we don't miss anybody, we're not going to do the Europe, but we are going to wait for a free-for-all game that's on a real-world map, whichever real-world map that is. So let's just wait a minute. One will pop up momentarily, and we'll get right into it. And there we go. We have the Middle East. So we will be doing our first official free-for-all game in the Middle East. If you don't win this one, there will be a second opportunity at some point randomly later in the stream. So there will be 2 chances on every stream that we do to do this. And sometimes we might play like a third free-for-all game, but there will only be 2 official free-for-all games to get in the leaderboard. And I think that I've said just about all I can say right there. And these games sometimes... Oh, one more thing I do want to say is that I don't play with you because this is my spotlight right here. I've got this camera shining down on me. So I will surrender, and it's all on you guys. So I'm going to surrender right away, but I'm in the game here with you. And may the best player win. Also take this moment to let you guys know that on Saturday, lately we've been doing dual clan streams on Saturdays. We are going to continue to do that, but on this Saturday we are not going to be doing a dual clan stream. Instead, Titan is holding a tournament to celebrate the new year, and I will be commentating that so that we can see some awesome battles for the slot of my normal stream. But to make up for the lack of actually playing ourselves, after their tournament is over, I will... still go ahead and grind some games with you guys for a couple hours. Is this the app or the website? I'm currently playing on the website, but I am playing with FX Client. If you want to play with FX Client, you just do a search for FX Client on Google, and it should be the first link, unless you have ads. If you have ads, don't click the first link, because that could be, you know, extra stuff you don't want. But I am playing on the web browser. And welcome in, by the way. Libyan Ball. And so Minecraft Guy takes an early lead here right now. We've got Corgi Apex, or Apex. Was in second place, but quickly dropped down a little bit there. I'm not mistaken. No, I saw 2 Corgis in here. Awesome. We're already bridging the gap over to the Corgi team. This is really cool. And Jirai's holding on to second place. And, oh, so we were fighting Heaven in the first game, but now I see Heaven's in here with us right now. So, welcome in, bro. I didn't realize that you were in the stream with us when we were fighting you there. Good luck in this free-for-all game. Loading name. Good name. That's a good name there. Minecraft Guy still holding on to that crown. If you guys were a part of the last stream, you may have seen... Minecraft Guy pull the clutch move of the century on one of our free-for-all games where he was in second place. Everybody voted for peace. He was the last vote for peace, and he got that last second push to give him the crown. It was a really big brain move, and it was so cool to see. That will eventually come out as a YouTube short. Just so you guys know, you may not see YouTube shorts tomorrow if you guys watch them. I get about 400 or 500 views per short that I put out there. If you guys wait up for those. I don't have any ready right now, and I don't know if I will have time to get that done tonight after the stream, because I have a couple things I'm going to do. How do you use EPX? Or is this the wrong thing? I don't know what EPX is, so that's probably the wrong thing. What I was talking about is FX. That's F as in Frank, X as in X-ray, in case there's any communication issue there. Just do a search on Google for FX Client. I could even probably show you here. I bring this down in front of the game here for a second. Do a search for FX Client, just like that. And then it should be from GitHub pages, this one right here, where it's fxclient.github, and then full out. And then when you click on that, it'll just open up a web browser, which looks just like Territorial. Going back to the game here, Minecraft guy still holding on to the crown and going real hard and heavy on Snake UK. Snake UK did a last second full send onto Electric Poodle, doing a little bit of damage. Oh, now Minecraft guy has a vengeance in his eye going after Electric as well, trying to secure the east side of the map. Coming up in second place was Love, but now is Heaven. Love is in the center, which is a little bit of a harder spot, and unfortunately for Egg, there he goes right there. Another one bites the dust. And Corgi Apex, I'm pretty sure by that emoji there, knows that he is next on the chopping block. It was a good, strong effort, though, nonetheless. You did make it basically into 7th place, although Electric Poodle might technically be in 7th place there because they have one pixel hidden somewhere. Or maybe just this boat. That's probably what it is. We'll see what happens there. Dry holding up in the northern part of the map, still alive and a little bit spread out, although Heaven is now starting to come in for a good push there. And Heaven has about twice the amount of strength that Jirai has, so that's looking pretty bad, especially since Minecraft guy is coming in pushing hard. Right now, just saying, nobody has actually won 2 free-for-all games yet. Everybody who's won one of the free-for-all games since we started doing this, everybody only has 1 point. Minecraft guy is looking like he's pretty close to getting that first, second point. We'll see how it goes. I would say he's in a pretty good position, too, because usually when you're the biggest guy, that kind of makes you a target, but right now he's only sharing a border with Gecko Love, so a little bit dangerous there. There goes Gecko Love doing a full send, and Heaven was ready for that, just waiting for that moment to catch the full send. But now, here comes the game. Now, is it going to be, are Heaven and Corgi Edward going to be able to team on and take over Minecraft guy? Or is Minecraft guy going to be able to eliminate Heaven and secure the win for sure? Heaven threw up the help sign, but unfortunately without teams, there's not much way anyone can help right now. And Heaven shows his revenge towards Edward, throwing in a full send. And oh my goodness, this is it. This is it. We definitely have the first person to get 2 points in our official free-for-all games, and that is Minecraft guy. So Minecraft guy may be at the top of the... Well, let me rephrase that actually for a second. I got a little bit ahead of myself because let's review. I don't want to get everybody too excited here. Let's review. So Minecraft guy won the Tuesday stream, and this is a Thursday stream. And I intentionally have them set off into 3 separate categories so that people who are in different time zones or have different schedules won't, everybody has an equal chance to be able to play. It's not just one leaderboard for all of our streams. So I do kind of take that back. Minecraft guy is the first one to ever win 2 free-for-all games, but he doesn't actually technically have 2 points on either of the leaderboards. He is just now on both the Tuesday leaderboard and the Thursday leaderboard. But congratulations, Minecraft guy, you did it. Now let's go ahead and copy up that replay here. Oop, just copy it like that. And let me get that saved real fast here. The folder that I pre-set up this time. This is Minecraft guy wins OFA, or official free-for-all game. Sweet sauce. All right, we got that saved in there. Now we have about 10 more minutes until the next contest pops, so we should go ahead and try to jump on into another side game here. So let's go ahead and jump on out, get right on into another side game. But before we get into a side game, I do this all the time. Make sure you switch yourself back to lobby 1. So again, just a reminder, when you're in the front page, go to game menu, go to your settings, and then change your lobby from lobby 2 to lobby 1. That way you can make sure that you're playing with us. I had a really good micro game, and I was just patient, says Minecraft guy. You definitely were patient there. I definitely saw the patience on you. Usually you look a little bit more aggressive, but you held back this time, and that got you that solid lead. Excuse me. A little bit gassy right now. I apologize if I burp into the microphone. So we're pulling this lobby up right now, and let's just wait for whatever 4-team game pops up next. We may miss the next contest because of this, but we will be catching more contests. So here we have an 8-team in Africa. So let's go ahead and jump on into there. 8-team Africa. I do want to say, lots of people do it. It's good gamer etiquette. I just want to say, everybody throwing out good games into the chat. I really appreciate that. It's just a way of being respectful, win or lose. We don't need any sore losers or sour winners. So I appreciate you guys being respectful to the spirit of the game. We're 26th, are we? Now, Echo on my end, you only have a 2-second delay. That's really good. We are on 26th place. That's really cool. I forgot to check again. The last 5 streams, I forgot to check that out. I didn't tell you guys where I was going to spawn, so I see you guys kind of spawning in the north, a little bit central and west. I'm going to go ahead and follow your suit there and kind of move off to the west myself here. Hazmat says, any corgis watching, please switch over to Gecko. You could absolutely do that if you want to, but one of my biggest missions here isn't to promote our own clan as much as it is to lift up the whole community. So I'm mostly happy that we have corgis that want to come in and hang out with us and play some games. That's really cool. Why does an 8-team sometimes become a 2 or a 3-team? Is it a bug? No, it's not a bug. It's because there are enough people on one team to the game forces it to a smaller number of teams to make it more equal, as opposed to if it still had all 8 teams and say there's 3 or 4 people on each team but one team has 20 people, then it would be really unfair for the team that has 20 people. So it brings it down to a lower number of teams and puts more people onto the same team so that there's more of an equal shot for each team. We have played games before where we have so many of the geckos, and I'm sure if the corgis are still hanging out with us, you guys may have seen this too, since corgis streams have such large numbers of players. That sometimes we've been in games before where it puts geckos on, it brings it down to a 2-team game and it has geckos on both teams, which is pretty interesting that it even does that, honestly. 20% is way too big to be attacking a bot, but boy, I have actually quite a few bots to be eaten up here. It's looking nice and juicy for me. These guys spread too quickly and didn't bother to let their bots get eaten up or anything like that at all. So this is definitely going to help me out. Libyan Ball. If you want to play with us, just so you know, Libyan Ball, it's totally cool if you don't want to. But if you want to play with a clan, you just got to use the square brackets and then put whatever clan you want to into there. If you want to play with us, that's when you would use Gecko, or like you could see OG is there, or SPQR, and it's not case sensitive, just so you know. And you got the better of me there, Libyan Ball, but that's totally cool. All's fair in love and war, right? Now, I'm unfortunately about to get eliminated. Oh, I could barely finish the sentence before I could say it. I was going to try to full send my points to somebody, but it is too late for me. So, right now, as things stand, Black Team is kind of doing this line down the middle. Not the best situation there, because it kind of blocks us off and puts us into a target. But we do have this north border here. It looks like Horde throwing up the heart emoji. You guys must have made a pact with him and you guys aren't attacking him. Or maybe Edward is. But we're going to have to start feeding somebody soon. And I think... So Peruvian Ball is in first place. Welcome in, by the way, Peruvian Ball. And he's blocked off at the bottom here. Desmond's here too. Welcome in, Desmond. Probably feeding Electric Poodle again here. I think... Yeah, they're in 5th place. So if you are... I think Edward is the only one who's totally landlocked right now. So Edward, if you get into red interest, probably start feeding Electric Poodle. Oh, nope. I scratched that. No offense, Electric Poodle. Peruvian Ball has successfully made a good leap here, and they are the biggest and strongest of us right now in first place. So we want our best odds of winning. And you're spot on in there, Minecraft guy. Feed Peruvian because of that boat. So Electric Poodle and Peruvian are going to be the big dogs here, but feed Peruvian Ball, but hopefully Electric Poodle's still able to make some good strides there. As things stand right now, up in the north, looks like Ranger Temple. Boy, you're just a magnet for full sending, Minecraft guy. Another full send on you there. I saw it with my own eye. But with you being landlocked there, Libyan Ball, you thought you were dead. Nope, nope, you are still alive and well on red team there. With Minecraft guy being locked off, it does look like Caesar here is going to start trying to do some damage inwards. Boy, you guys are actually got a very good front line here. Nice, strong players. There is Heaven with 5 million points there up against Jirai, so that's going to be a little bit problematic, but definitely keep feeding Peruvian Ball, who's holding on to that first place. Ordenstadt definitely is also looking pretty strong, competing for first place with Peruvian Ball. And it does look like, unfortunately, we lost Apex on the south there. He was doing a good job, but I almost would have had us feed him, but I forgot to look south and see how strong Peruvian Ball was in Electric Poodle. By the way, anybody who is not already aware, in our Discord, we do have a ranking system for the points that we collect. So if we win this game or any others, you can collect those points in our Discord. And I will throw a link for the Discord right into the chat there. And Samuel Intag says, how do I join the clan? On the front page of Territorial, where you see your name, you use square brackets, and you can put in whatever clan that you want to play with inside those square brackets. They have to be square brackets, not the squiggly or the rounded ones. Otherwise, it won't work. And it's not case sensitive, just so you know. So it doesn't matter whether you use capitals or lowercase or a combination. It'll work just the same. And unfortunately, our front lines up here have all gotten pretty much eaten up. There goes Minecraft guy. And Jirai is still alive next to Heaven, but Jirai's in a dangerous location right now. And it does look like we are on the losing end right now. But this game is not over, and we've seen plenty of games turn around. The Northern Front is lost, says Spacers. Yep, in the time it took me to explain how to join a clan, Red Team just annihilated us, unfortunately. And I know Heaven had a little bit of a part in that, you stinker you, but, you know... There's never any problem if any of you guys want to play with another team or anything like that. We're definitely trying to grind points for Gecko here, but what am I, your dad? I'm not going to stop you if you don't want to play with us. If you just want to chill and play some games with us, that's totally cool. Billy Bob Joe in the chat. Welcome in, bro. Glad to have you here with us. And of course, Minecraft guy is quick to threaten him with a full send. The propaganda, it's getting out there. We know it. And I'm going to say that Ordenstadt here is probably going to be the leader. He is getting fed by his team, I'm pretty sure. And he is just big, big, big. He's almost 4 times bigger than Corgi I Love Noobs. So it's basically game over here, but we will still wait until there are no geckos left. Now, I will say, Aelus, when we're on the little islands here, it's a little bit different. I don't mean to be rude when I say we won't wait for somebody who only has a couple thousand pixels at the end of the game, but when somebody has a good chunk of land and a fighting chance, even this fighting chance right here, I don't know how Peruvian Ball could turn it around, but you never know. Bigger propaganda than full send Kex, says Minecraft guy. I'm sure Kex would be happy to hear about this information. And this game is lost. Now, let's really, really quickly here jump on out. We have 30 seconds until the next game. So let's get that contest. Get that contest. Get in there now. Monsters who will not show themselves. And thank you, Rigel, for also pointing that out. We want to definitely jump on into this contest. This one's going to be Europe. So I'm thinking... Maybe we should spawn in Africa. Let's give that a try. Normally I say the northeast, but maybe we should give it a shot and go for the southwest in Africa. Minecraft guy and Enzo, they're praying that Enzo will join us. We need the great Enzo on our side. He has seen the light, and he can see through the matrix and weave through our opponents. And I'm definitely up, just jumping the southwest of the map in Africa myself. Looks like we've got somebody in France and somebody in Spain. Of my usual viewers, you'd be happy to know that I'm successfully learning many of the European countries, so I could get a little bit better at pointing things out. Hopefully in the near future I'll start learning Africa is my next plan. Once I can get through all of the European countries without failure, then I'm going to start moving on to Africa and Asia. Libyan Ball, I'm in Gecko Clan now. Awesome. That's one more to help us out on the fight. Thank you for joining us. And we're at 20 people in the chat right now, or on the stream here. I'm so glad that you're all here with me. I do have to say as a YouTuber that if you are enjoying this content, please consider to subscribe or at least like the like button. Hit the like button. It helps us expand the channel and get out to a wider audience. I would really appreciate that. But I also feel like I have to earn your subscription. So if you have not yet subscribed and you're on the fence, then I want to earn your subscription. Don't just give it to me for free. And we are off. Now, I'm already pretty well landlocked here. Peru's going to be a big target for me here, I'm pretty sure. We want to get rid of him so I don't have to worry about this behind me. Who is RZ? I don't know who RZ is. I'm not actually sure. But whoever they are, welcome. I'm going to keep doing some damage to Peru. I don't really mind if he full sends me at this point. Oh, he did leave the game, so now he's a bot. And I have learned recently, Minecraft guy pointed it out to me, that the bots attack the strongest player near them. So this bot is, at least for now, going to primarily attack RZ until we get rid of him. And there we go. We're landlocked now. Now, who are we going to be feeding this time? Gecko Love is in a really good position right now in the center here, as well as Electric Poodle. Electric Love's a little bit bigger. Billy Bob Joe, though. I think we're probably going to have to go with Billy Bob Joe. Yeah, if you're landlocked and your interest starts turning red, get ready to start feeding Billy Bob Joe, because he is in second place right now, and that will be able to carry us the furthest. And there may be a chance that we switch over to feed somebody else afterwards if Love and Electric Poodle block his way. But once my interest starts to turn red, and there it goes, I am feeding points into Billy Bob Joe myself so that he can handle Tickle Monster. It's a great name. Yes, I got full sent again off the start, says Minecraft guy. Boy, you are just a magnet for it. Oh, I do think... So... I'm ready to start feeding Billy Bob Joe. I've already given him a few points. I'm going to give him a few more here. But we want to take care of these blue and pink guys within our ranks here. We don't want them to become a problem later. And there goes player 499 full sending into dry, unfortunately, knocking him off the game there. So RZ and Spacers are going to be able to eat that up there. So is Desmond and KD. Luckily for us, throwing out a friendly heart before they die there. Under me is Billy Bob, says Libyan Ball, or actually north of you. Oh no, there's a little tiny piece. Oh, I'm sorry. So, feed points to Billy Bob Joe to the north of you. I didn't realize that there happened to also be a Billy Bob bot to your south there by chance. That's great. And looking over here, there is OG Viller way over here on the east, and he is actually starting to push into our ranks here. That is not good. Here comes OG, and OG is going to be able to push through pretty hard here, I think. And he's already taking out Minecraft guy. I think that if you guys have spare points right now, hold off on feeding Billy Bob Joe and start feeding probably RZ. A little bit preemptive, but... Because, yeah, he's gonna... So, I'm gonna start feeding RZ here to give the points to him. Unless OG Viller happens to be in the chat and he's able to hear our plan. That would be bad. There we go. Unfortunately, Spacers is getting eliminated there. RZ, you're going to be our frontline defender here. Minecraft guy says, Enzo, where are you? He's probably making Supremo content for his channel right now. I could almost guarantee it. Well, Viller kind of held off a little bit here. Billy Bob Joe's still in a good position to be fed. But, yep, here's what I was worried about. So, OG Viller is on our doorstep right now. And he is coming in hot. He's on fire. And I'm not sure there's much that we can do about it, because he's at 8 million points. He holds the lead of the crown there. And Billy Bob Joe did just get full sent by Cheng. Hopefully, Gecko Love can at least stop that. Heaven from getting all that land there. And I think that, unfortunately, our attempts here are going to be in vain, because here comes Viller taking out RZ, our line of defense down here in the south. Libyan Ball, just a little pro tip. I know that we're in a losing point right now, but you were at fully capped points. You want to watch out for that. Oh, I could have put that together myself, Rigel, if I just used 2 more of my brain cells. That Rigel Zapata is Riz. I'm going to give my points to Billy Bob Joe before I get eliminated here. It's not going to make much of a difference, because OG's going to definitely work his way up to the north from here, which is actually kind of a big bummer, because he's going to be fighting PL after that. But it's just the luck of the draw. Rigel, yep, you had max points. There was a point, at least that I saw just for a brief moment, that you were at 100% on your cap there. And when you cap out on your points, you stop generating points, and so that doesn't usually work out very well. It's always good to try to maintain the ability to generate points if you can. Doesn't always work out that way. I know I myself, especially while I'm streaming, and get sidetracked, and I hit my cap several times in one game. And that's going to be it for us right there. We do still have Electric Poodle in the game. Gecko Love is technically there, but they left and they're a bot right now. Ailerus is down here in Greece. It took me a second. I should know Greece off the top of my head, actually, right? Yeah, that's Greece, right? Yeah, that is Greece. See, I tell you, I'm learning. Everybody knows Italy, France, and Spain, but Greece there. Got it. And it's just Electric Poodle and Ailerus that are remaining, but we are down to the last few pixels of the game right now. And I'm going to have to say probably a congratulations to OG Viller here, who successfully wiped us all out. We need a stronger front line, says Minecraft guy. Yeah, we're going to have to kind of work out how to get a better tactic on that, because that is definitely, it's not just our weakness, it's what I've seen even Corgi has weaknesses in, when their front line, you know, is only so strong. Once somebody busts through it, they're able to get to the back. Now, in this particular instance, the cluster that we had, everybody was pretty strong, but, Rigel says, all right, peace out. Hey, thanks so much for popping in, playing a few games with us. Just so you know, I stream on, well, it's changing a little bit. I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Fridays starting next week, and Saturday mornings. So around this time on Tuesdays and Fridays, and then on Saturday around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you want to catch another stream. Hopefully we'll catch you around sometime. But good game there, everybody. It was a good try. OG was just too strong for us, and congratulations to OG, who was able to secure a solid win for them and get 185 points. So we have to spread out more on the front lines so the front lines get more land. Right, and we'll kind of have to... You're right on that. I just wonder how to portray that message a little bit more. Like, what is the right distance that we should be apart? Because especially in the previous weeks that I've been streaming, lots of people have asked, you know, should we be closer together? Should we be more spread apart? And I've never really had a solid answer. I've always kind of said that there's pros and cons to both. It is better that if we are clustered together, and you are right, we want to be further apart. So how do we find the right medium of close enough that we're able to cluster together and hold up our ranks, but far enough apart that everybody has enough land to grow into. And Manhua, welcome in with us. You're getting here at a good time. We have a few minutes until a contest comes up, so rather than start a little side game, let's just chill for a couple minutes here. Take a look at where we're at. Somebody said we were in 26th place, and we are still in 26th place right now. Unfortunately, we haven't had any luck winning an actual game yet, which is a little bit of a bummer. But if we won every time, it'd be boring, in my opinion. When people on the back lines are bigger than the front lines, that's a bad sign most of the time. I agree. Definitely, and that's one of the reasons why, like, what I'm trying to do when we get to a point where we start to get landlocked, I'm trying to call out mostly whoever is in the best position, but mostly also whoever is the biggest of us. If they're in first, second, or third place on the leaderboard, or in the leaderboard at all, whoever's the highest up would be ideally who we want to feed. Sydney Bowling, can't wait for later. I'm going to play some Dark and Darker with Sydney after our stream here. I may carry the stream over if people are interested in watching us play, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. If you are a better player, try to be away from the map borders and towards the center a bit. And I mean, I personally try to avoid. That's a good point, though. I mean, like, if you are a better player, it is good to go a little bit more center. It's more difficult to be in the center, though, or even towards the center, not necessarily in the center, because you're more likely to have more enemies bordering you. And, if you have one or two enemies bordering you, it's a little bit easier to manage. But the moment you get into the territory where you have 3, 4, 5, 6 other opponents bordering you, then it gets really hard to decide how to move forward. Because, even if you get the ability to take out somebody, say you have 6 people bordering you and you're able to take out one of them, the other 5 people are watching you go after that one, and they're using that as an opportunity to attack you. So it's pretty hard to be in the middle, but you're right that if you are a better player, then that can be a bit better of an option. I'm not the best player, and that's one reason why I like to try to get myself kind of backed away in a corner. I also found out something while I was doing a little bit of testing. It's going to sound a little bit weird, and I'm going to bring it up right now here. It's a very small thing. I don't think it'll actually make any big difference on the games, but I get signed into my Google Sheets here. Oh, I can't do it on Firefox because it's acting weird. Chrome. We still have 1 minute and 50 seconds for that to pop up here. Just want to show you a little bit of data that I gathered. Open. Gotta be this one. Yeah, it is this one. So it's just going to look like a series of numbers right now. Storage is full. Yeah, it's been giving me problems. I need to get it cleared out. So when you start off the game, so I was trying to figure out how to determine like exactly how many pixels you get of free land when you're attacking. And the best way that I thought of how to do that was to basically let myself in a single player game. Libyan Ball says bye-bye. Oh, no. Yeah, I got to go. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Glad that you were able to play some games with us. I hope to see you on a future stream on Tuesdays and Fridays moving forward, as well as Saturday mornings. Pacific Standard Time. I know we're all in different time zones, but I hope that we see you again. So what I would do for my little testing here to try to figure out how many pixels of land you gather, I would let myself fully cap out. So when you start off with 12 pixels, fully capped out on points is 1,800. We have 45 seconds coming up for the contest, so get ready to jump into that. I just want to explain this real fast. A 50% attack, the default, keeps it at an easy 900. And I was able to find out that basically you get a little bit, it costs about 2 or a little bit more points per 1 pixel of land you get. I'm going to come back to this in a minute after we join the contest. Fundraising for Gecko to buy storage. Not necessary. I just need to clean out I have a bunch of backed up pictures and stuff, and my email inbox is full, so I just need to clear that out. It wouldn't take too long. Or it takes a little bit. That's why I haven't done it, because it's annoying. I'll bring that draft back in a minute. But I did accidentally discover that you do actually get a few more points of land when you're up against a wall for some reason. And I'll demonstrate that when I bring that graph back down here. And like I said, I don't think it'll change the game. I don't think it'll, like, make waves in the community or anything like that. But I don't think anybody really knows about what I discovered. I think I haven't seen anybody talk about it or anything. I might be the first person to have discovered it, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. Everybody spawn on a wall. Speaking of which, let's spawn in the northwest. That little hump there. That's. I don't know the countries in Africa, but this area up in here is where I would like to go. Looks like we're cyan. So, like, this kind of placement that we have right here, Minecraft guy, it's almost like that would be enough right there. Although we have 200 people in here. It's almost like that would be the kind of ideal distance, but then we'd have to rely on each person being able to handle their own and be able to get that big, basically, I guess. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. And with the walls that I was talking about where you get more points, when I was doing that testing, I was doing it on the black arena. So I haven't had time to come back and test out, does the edge of land count? Or maybe there's a chance that it only affects it when it actually hits the actual border of the edge of the whole map itself. Once again, using way too big attacks to finish off the land there. It worked out all right. And we are getting closed off quickly. Corgi Jersey wants to make friends with me, but they are surrounded by Cyan team. So, I mean, I'll make friends with you right now, but I can't guarantee your survival, bro. All of my teammates decided to spawn an inch beside me. That's lame. That's lame. Yep, you're pretty blocked off there. That is unfortunate. Okay, so at least I'm blocked off right now. We need to kind of secure our front lines and stuff right now. Billy Bob Joe's doing a good, going after Dog Corgi right there. I'm waiting for, okay, I have red interest right now. I'm going to give some points to Billy Bob. I'm not sure who we should be feeding yet. If anyone has any suggestions, don't hesitate to let me know. Indian Balls, welcome in, bro. I don't know who you are, but maybe you're switching up your name on me. Eduardo says they're in South Africa. Loading name. Okay, that must be you then there, Eduardo. Also known as, for anybody who's not aware, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, that Eduardo is Namai. I'm like 99% sure that I have it memorized now. So if I'm wrong, I'm going to be real bummed, actually. Looking back up north here, we just need to get Rome and Arsenic out. Hopefully that's not the Arsenic who's been hanging out with us, a new community member. But no, that couldn't be them, because they'd be running with their clan probably. Axe clan. And I capped out on my points because I wasn't paying attention, my goodness. Spacer says, yo, this music. Boy, I know that Spacer's the guy and Minecraft guy have, and Pizza have all mentioned that they like, whenever there's like 3 songs in this playlist that are made by my buddy, and you guys always call it out. I'm gonna reach out to him this weekend and see if there's any chance he's made more music or anything. He probably hasn't, because I know he runs his own business now. He's a very busy family man, but he might have some more music these days. I know the music that you're listening to right now is a few years old. More points for Billy Bob Joe. Okay, so there's just some Titans up in the north here, and I think that for the most part they're fine. They don't seem to be bothering us at all right now. I think that... Oh boy, we should be feeding Loading Name in the south. They're a little bit smaller, but their opponents to their north are actually quite weak. So, Loading Name, you should probably start working on moving up north there. You have so much space to grow there. So if anybody is landlocked and deciding who to give their points to, Loading Name way down on the south is going to be, I think, our best option. And we're going to kind of hold our own on the front lines here and be able to hold up against black and red team. So if Loading Name is able to... There we go. That's kind of what I was waiting for. Just making sure that we're all on the same page. Problem is that Namai might get ganged up by 4 people on blue team. It is possible, but if we feed them the points, so right now their biggest opponent would be Oruru. Probably saying that wrong, but if they can take out some of the other ones and loop around, they'll be able to get the pixel points to be able to survive it. So, but loading name is maxed out on their points right now. We might have to start feeding into somebody else. Indian Balls is getting hit by OG, the join the Discord link. So I'm going to go ahead and feed Indian Balls a little bit here because they are starting to move their way in. We are going to have to be quite aggressive on OG here. So hold off a little bit. Loading name, I think I kind of threw you under the bus there, loading name, trying to give people to give you points, and exactly what Minecraft guy said would happen is happening right now. You're getting ganged up on. But we really have to take care of this OG guy. Billy Bob Joe taking a leap around with the boat. Let's feed him. He's in the prime position right now. He's in first place on the map. I know I've switched it up 3 times. I try not to do that. I'm trying to be a little bit more competent in my decision making here, but feed Billy Bob Joe. He's going to be our best chance to be able to get rid of OG out of our ranks here. And unfortunately, I threw Namai, or name loading, under the bus there, putting them into position to attack, and they got ganged up on blue, just like Minecraft guy said. Don't be afraid to feed more points into Billy Bob Joe. We now have another blue team guy here, Jade Pater, pushing through on some of the weaker players. Not necessarily the worst case scenario in the world, though, because Aquila would be able to do damage. And here comes Egg. Egg has the points to be able to get them out of our ranks. And by Jade Pater doing so much damage to the weaker players and the bots that were remaining within our ranks there, gives Egg a little bit more land to work with. I would say keep feeding Billy Bob Joe. He is getting hit a little bit hard by San Diego Chargers, but San Diego Chargers isn't as strong. I keep getting screwed because of people spawning on me, says Minecraft guy. Especially in these contest games, it gets hard. You know, there's only so many spaces for 200 people to fit in Africa on the map here. I mean, I didn't do so well myself either. I got blocked off almost immediately in the beginning of the game. And there goes OG, Discord link. So that is one big dog out of the way that we don't have to worry about anymore. Aquila is looking pretty darn good right there. Billy Bob Joe needs some more help, so don't be afraid to be giving your points over to him right there so that he can handle the San Diego Chargers. Feed Billy Bob, says Spacers. And just taking a quick look-see around. Egg, you're at 100 points. You were first place there for a second. You must have escaped somewhere out there. If your points get too high, then you're wasting your ability to generate points. So make sure you're giving any points you can over to... Oh boy, is this you all the way over here? No, it's not. How are you getting first place there, Egg? That's kind of crazy. Oh, no, it's just fooling me. You just have the emoji up. Kick some butt, Gecko, says Sydney. Thanks, bro. I'm not going to be kicking any butt. Our team is going to be kicking butt. What's going to be going on here? Now, if things look a little bit... I would say right now, keep feeding Billy Bob Joe. If things start looking a little bit tough for Billy Bob Joe, we may want to switch over to feeding Aquila. Even though they're not on our team, it's better that they get the lead on everybody, as they are the strongest right now. But keep feeding Billy Bob Joe. Egg, you've capped out on your points again. Don't be afraid to give some points off to Billy Bob so that he can keep fighting. The San Diego Chargers here does keep coming back at Billy Bob Joe because he does appear to be getting fed by most of blue team, which is going to be problematic for them because black team is not far to start pushing down on them. Aquila luckily has a really strong front line for us. Indian Balls is getting hit hard by Gib Clay, who is pretty decently strong. I'm going to go ahead and start feeding some points onto Indian Balls there so that hopefully Corgi doesn't get to our back lines here. If Corgi's able to get to our back lines, that could be really troublesome. Black can't push down blue because they'll lose. That's a good point. So right now, their big hope is to get into our ranks. If Corgi Gib Clay is able to get just a little bit further into Indian Balls here, Indian Balls, you're going to need to push back on him because as soon as he gets through... Indian Balls, push on him. I got some points for you. As soon as he touches player 907, we're in big trouble. Okay, hold off on your attacks, Indian Balls. I know that he's getting through, and that's exactly, unfortunately, what's going to happen there. We can't go any further on it. I do apologize, Indian Balls. I kind of jumped on you to do more attacking there. You did maybe a couple too many attacks and wasted too many points. Call it my fault for being like, attack, you know. I put the pressure on you. Egg, yes, eggs start going after black team coming up on your border here. I already saw you do a couple hits there. Unfortunately, Spacers is about to get eliminated here. Corgi Gib Clay is about to change the game around by getting into our back ranks here. And it is not looking good. I am about to get eliminated, I think. As soon as he starts to attack me again, I'm giving all my points to Billy Bob Joe. Unfortunately, Gib Clay did get into our back ranks here and is doing some pretty massive damage. Feed Aquila and stay alive, says Hazmit. I think that that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. It's a little bit unfortunate because, say, Aquila takes over a majority of the map, we could still get some points, but we won't get nearly as many because the points are divvied out depending on how much of the map we own. There goes Billy Bob Joe, one of our biggest chances of being able to survive this game here. I full sent my points accidentally because I forgot to drop them back down over to Aquila, but it doesn't really matter that much. Probably should have given them to Egg. It's really unfortunate too because Aquila seems to be more focused on letting Gib Clay take out the rest of Cyan team, which is a common tactic that people will use to, you know, they want to be the big leader. But in my opinion, go play a free-for-all game then. Jeez. Work with your team. Hopefully, if we're lucky, Aquila will be able to do some massive damage to Gib Clay. Egg will stay alive, and then we can at least get a few points. Because, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but boy, I don't think we've gained any points this entire stream so far. I hope that we could, if we get 1 point, that'd be good. That would be good. It's a good tactic if you're a clan, but if you're not, then what's the point, right? Well, luckily for us, Corgi Gib Clay is leaving Egg alone. But he is going all around him. I'd be surprised if he leaves Egg alone for the entirety of the game. Because now his options are basically start attacking blue or attack Egg. Somebody call Enzo, we need his number. I am surprised that Gib Clay is sparing Egg right now. Because Aquila does still have the opportunity to be able to secure this game. And if they do, we'll get some points. I am still really surprised that Gib Clay is just letting Egg survive. But let's hold our breath. Let's hold our breath. I don't normally say that, but let's hold our breath. It's a good move. It's a good move. Shout out to the Corgi clan for great sportsmanship. Absolutely. That's as long as I could have held my breath for longer, but you know, it's getting pretty quiet there. We're getting that 1 point, says Hazbit. Maybe, maybe. We just might after all. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Pizza, welcome in, bro. We're seeing this really interesting game right now. Corgi was able to break into our ranks. We had a really good run here, and Corgi was able to break into our ranks. And oh my goodness, hopefully Egg is ready for that. The more land you get, Egg, the more points we get. And we got 46.3 points. Hey! I was going to say, too, Billy Bob Joe said it's crazy that we can't win without Enzo. We can win without Enzo. See, we just did it right here. In previous streams, we've definitely had several games without Enzo, but I think I haven't been keeping track on, like, out of all of our games, who's been in first place the most. But if I had to take a guess, I'd say it was Enzo. Enzo was with us the most. So don't forget to add those points over. It looks like we just missed the contest that came up in a moment here at the 15-minute mark. So if you are... It is. If you're not already in our Discord and you want to earn points and build up on the ranks, then you can go ahead and join our Discord in that link there. And under share sweet wins, or you can check out the win feed here. I'm also curious. It's not... So it says here that we got 46.3 points, but on the win feed, and I'm not sure why, it says we got 49.28, but that's not right. I don't know why there's that discrepancy there. But be sure to add yourself in the 46 points. There was a button here that I set up here. I don't know why it went away. I don't know if it bugged out or something. I'm going to try to figure out what that is this weekend and make it work and work better than it did before. But if you don't know, while you're in the share sweet wins or the win feed, you can do /add win. And then you always round up. So don't round down to 46, round up to 47. At any point that you get 0.001, just round it all the way up to the next one. This is our own community points, and I want to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. So there's that there. All right, sweet. So let me grab that replay here. We can turn that into a YouTube short in the future. The game calculates points earlier. Did you guys already do a free-for-all? We did already do one free-for-all, but we have one more free-for-all coming up on the stream here, and I think it's probably a good time to do that right now, actually. You guys ready to do another free-for-all? Get another chance to end up on the leaderboards? The win feed is more accurate compared to what Territorial says. Okay. Well, until I figure out what's going on with that, let's continue to use Territorial, the client, the game itself, for whatever points it says. Billy Bob Joe says who won. We won. Egg was able to hold their position. Corgi, for some reason, didn't eliminate them. And the other character that wasn't on our side, or they were on our team, but they weren't on our clan, dominated the game and beat Corgi. So since Egg was able to stay alive for that time, we had... Egg hold out the game for us and got us 47 or 46.3 points. Egg win. Let's just save it like that for now, and I can give it a proper title later. Gecko, you're talking about the free-for-all. Yes, I am talking about the secondary free-for-all game, which we randomly mix up into the stream. We used to do them at the beginning and at the end, but as El Supremo, with his big brain, suggested, I should mix them into the stream so that the people who are hanging out for the whole stream have a better chance to... Oh, I'm sorry. He means the free-for-all. He asked who won the free-for-all, and that was Minecraft Guy. The official person to win 2 free-for-all games. I'm sorry about that. I didn't quite catch that. Minecraft Guy won the first free-for-all game of the stream, and now to kill some time between now and the next team contest. Did Grassy also win 2? Are you sure? I don't have them saved that way, do I? So y'all know. If you know, I have a little checklist which I haven't updated yet. on who won the free-for-all games. I'll look back at that and make sure that I'm not missing people. Because I think I have everybody, but we don't have Snowgrass appearing twice in there. There's Snowgrass there. And there's Snowgrass. Oh, his name was Rick. I have Rick right here. And I put odd characters. Okay, okay. So, Snowgrass, actually. Sorry to steal your thunder there. You stole it from yourself there. Snowgrass is actually the first person to win 2 free-for-all games, but nobody has won 2 free-for-all games on a specific day yet. So, anybody who wants to play the free-for-all game with us, I know that most of you guys already know this, but you want to come into your game menu here, go to your settings, and change yourself from lobby 1 to lobby 2. And as per usual, I'm going to give about a 20-second situation here. If anybody's confused about how to join lobby 2 so that you can play in our free-for-all game, or maybe there's just something going on right now and you just need a few more seconds, let me know in the chat, and we'll hold off and wait for you so that everybody has the ability to get into the game. So right now we're at 8 minutes and 40 seconds until the next contest launches. If nobody says anything by the time it hits 8:30, then we will open up that lobby 2 lobby and see what pops up. Thanks for pointing that out to me, though, Minecraft guy. I probably knew that was Snowgrass at the time, but didn't, like, notate that down in any way, and forgot that that was Snowgrass by the time I put them into the leaderboard. So thank you for bringing that up with me. I will switch that up and make sure that it reflects correctly. I also forgot, again, to change it to 0 Winter instead of Titan Winter. Brandon McNamee, whoever that guy is, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I know who he is. Later, man. Glad to see you back on at this. Hey, thanks so much, man. I'm sure it's about 9:30 for you right now, so have a good night, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. That's a buddy of mine that he's a long-hauling trucker, and I'm a courier, so sometimes we chat on the phone while we're working. So, sorry, I let that drag on for ways too long there. Oh, it's 8:30. You're 2 time zones ahead of me then. We're not going to select any of the games that are up here right now. We're going to wait for whatever real-world map that pops up that is a free-for-all game. We're not going to do the sword, though. The sword takes way too long because it's technically a free-for-all game, but there is a limit on how much attack you can do, and I like that, honestly. I do like that because it prevents people from full sending, but it can really make these games last for 20 or even longer, 20 minutes or even longer. So we are just waiting. We're not going to do the snow land here because it's not a real world map. So we're just waiting for the next free-for-all game popping up. It's on a real world map. I'm sure one will pop up any minute here. There we go. We got not just any real world map, but the whole world. So let's go ahead and jump right on in there. And this will be the second and last official free-for-all game for our streams to end up in the Hall of Fame on our Discord. So definitely give it your all. Minecraft guy says, I don't like the world map that much, to be honest. It's overrated. I kind of agree with you on that. I'm not a big fan of having to ship boats around a lot, so that's one of the reasons that I'm not the biggest fan. I will also say that for making the YouTube shorts, it's a lot easier for me to make YouTube shorts on the maps which are like a square than like the longer rectangle ones because of the format of having, you know, a phone, or the vertical format of the video. And now I'm surrendering on this because I'm not playing with you guys. I have my spotlight shining down on me right now, this beautiful camera on my beautiful face. This is your time to shine, so we are just going to be watching you there. I always overextend my resources, but if I don't, then I'm too small. And it comes down to, yeah, you have to be a little bit, there's the balance between being patient and, but also expanding enough. You know, if you don't expand quickly enough, then you don't have enough land, you become a target. And if you expand too quickly, then you become a target because your points are too low. So there's definitely a key balance somewhere in there. And it's one of the things that makes this game really cool, in my opinion, is because it's, even though, you know, it's just a bunch of numbers, right? It's a bunch of pixels, it's all mathematical, but it's so fast paced, it becomes an art. It's not a science. So definitely try to play around with it and how you can get around that. And we have gaming without Gecko, taking that early crown there. Right here in the middle. I saw your branches there, and you were flashing in and out as Desmond took on the first place position as well. Billy Bob Joe tried to compete for that as well. Of course, we're still quite early in the game here, so there's going to be a little bit of flip-flopping around on who's in first place. But we do have one down in Antarctica, Electric Poodle. I always think there's 2 or 3, but it looks like there's just one Electric Poodle this time. Did nobody take Australia? Australia is a pretty bad starting spot, but lots of people have won over the times starting off in Australia, so I'm a little surprised nobody took that. Jirai says, I agree with Minecraft guy. Yeah, so it definitely seems like a few people agree with that the world map might be a little bit overrated, and I agree as well. Jirai taking that first place position with the crown right now, and then Minecraft guy coming in right after him. Great start, guys. Everybody's off to a great start here. Just out of curiosity, because Hilarious was talking about... No, this is it. You're in a good position right now, I think. I mean, Billy Bob Joe is quite strong up above you. I might recommend, just a little pro tip, and it looks like you're already doing it. I don't have to give you the tip, because you're already working your way down there right now. Keep in mind that you will have to compete with Electric Poodle, but no, I think this time you did a good opening there. Unfortunately, Billy Bob Joe might have done a little bit better, but yours is good. Yours is good this time. No way Jirai got all of the north. Wow, he got that fast. He did get that fast. No way. We're 2.5 minutes into the game, and he's already sitting pretty on North America. I feel like a lot of times when people win, they usually start off in North America. I like to normally start off in Asia because there's more landmass to work with there, but I feel like a lot of times when people win, I would say almost, I wouldn't say necessarily like, I mean, it would be a majority. I'd say more than half of the time that people win, they win starting off in at least the Americas. Thanks, Bob. Can we be friends this time, says Ailerus. Don't be afraid to also throw up the handshake there. Try to make teammates like that like you would in any normal game. That might be another way to signal somebody near you that you want to focus on a friendship basis there. We'll see if Billy Joe wants to do that, though, because directly to his north is Jirai, and Jirai's already making his mark moving on down south into Billy Bob Joe. So we'll see how that goes right there. And Jirai holding on to that first place position with almost 20 or more than 20,000 pixels more than second place of Electric Poodle on here. So this is going to get a little bit intense, I think. Billy Bob say whoops, so it does look like he is going to be a little bit more friendly towards it here, but he is going up against Jirai, who is more, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit gassy tonight. A little bit more, or sorry, twice, now almost 3 times as strong as Billy Bob Joe. So it's looking a little bit scary for Billy Bob Joe and Ailerus. Still holding their own over in Asia. Ava, I don't know if I say Ava or Aova. I think Aova sounds more right. When you're not too busy in the game, Aova for 1, Ava for 2, or 3 if I'm completely wrong. But dead center in the map right there. Just so you all know, you are capped out on your points right now. You're not generating any points. You are in a hard position on deciding whether to attack anybody or not, but 3, not even close. Okay, we can tackle that a little bit later then. Maybe when you're not in the game, you can maybe spell out pronunciation or something. I can try to get right. I want to do my best to get your names right. I know most of you probably don't care that much if I'm getting them wrong, but I respect you guys. I want to use the right name. And Billy Bob Joe did try and unfortunately was eliminated, and Ailerus to the south now bordering with the leader right now. So a little bit scary there, but it does look like Jirai might be trying to work his way over into Europe. I'm not exactly sure. I think that Pizza might have a little bit of a rude awakening here right now as Jirai comes in, but oh, kick him out, not kick him out, and wisely sends a boat right out. Ooh, but it's not going to be strong enough, Pizza. Oh, it was strong enough. You were able to kick him off there. We'll see if you can survive that again, though. Loading name did do a full send on into Minecraft guy. Probably a little bit salty on all the land that he's gaining here, getting down into Australia and all the way down into Antarctica. But of course, doing a full send, although that did do some damage to Minecraft guy just took first place. Gaming without Gecko is a burn. It's a serious burn, man. Whenever anybody says it's a burn, it makes me think of Kelso from that 70s show. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. Some of you guys might be a little bit young to even know what that is, but that was one of my favorite TV sitcom. I don't know if it's a sitcom, but TV shows I used to watch all the time. That 70s show is fire. It is fire. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV anymore, but you know, it's definitely something if I have nothing to do and it's playing, I could watch it over, you know, throughout the entire day. Fez was my favorite. Fez is great. I have to say, why can't I think of his name right now? Red Foreman's son. Why am gosh, I'm embarrassed to even think that Red Foreman's son. Why can't I think of his name? Eric, thank you. Gosh. I mean, I could think, you know, Kelso, Jackie, then of course, Eric and Red. Bob the neighbor. Red Foreman always said, this is a family show. I guess that was a family show too, but I'm going to put my foot so far, I'm not going to finish that. Thank you guys for fixing that for me. With Eric Foreman, it was my favorite character. He's just the cutest nerd in the world. And in fact, actually, I'm kind of at that spot in my life right now. You know, he didn't have a beard like I have or whatever, but my hair is long enough right now. There was a lot of times that people would call me basically Gecko Foreman, implying that I looked like. Now, it does look like while I was going off on that 70s show situation there, you guys were able to come to terms and come down to a stalemate. And Minecraft guy, wow, bro. Did you really do it? We were talking earlier about whether anybody was ever going to be able to get 2 wins on the same stream. And, yep, been done, right? It was Minecraft guy that won last time, right? I just need to double check with my goldfish brain here. Just double check my little note here that says it. It was Minecraft guy. Minecraft guy won the second one too. Ho, 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 the first in history. So you will officially have 2 points on the leaderboard. I'll have to figure out a nice. I'll probably just add a tier name for now, but I want to find a better way to make it look nicer in the future for the leaderboard there. We'll definitely grab up that replay here. Now we have 12 minutes until the next contest starts. What I want to do here is take a little break. Just go stretch my legs, get a drink of water. I actually need to use the bathroom pretty bad too. So now is a good time to do that in between the contest. So let me get you guys started off on a game here. I'm going to get you guys started off on just a territorial game that you guys can play while I go take a 5, 6, 7 minute break here. And then we should be able to get back before that next contest game. So if you guys want to Echo, I am now a great game, by the way. I was boating electric. He sent 75% of his troops to kick me out, but couldn't. Oh my goodness. I'm going to set you guys up with a game real fast here, so that you guys can play a game while I am off using the restroom. Don't forget to switch yourself back over into lobby 1 by going to game menu, settings, and lobby back into lobby 1. We're just going to choose a little side game in here for you guys to play while I go use the restroom. So let's just jump into whatever game pops up next that's 4 or more teams. I might have to start some full send Minecraft guy propaganda. You definitely should. You guys should have the battles of propaganda. Let's not do a 2-team game because it'll end too quickly, and you guys will be able to finish that off before I get back. I bought some pizza. Spacer says, Billy Bob Joe, I side with you. Here we have a 5-team Africa. Team Africa for the break. Once the game starts, I'm going to surrender and just kind of have it placed in front of the game there. I'm going to go use the restroom, get a drink of water, just move my rigs around, get a little bit of blood move in through me, and then I'll be right back before this next contest starts. And depending on how the game is going, we'll either jump out early to make sure that we can catch the contest, or let the game finish and just play side games or whatever if we end up missing the contest. Or maybe it'll all line up just right. Oh, Spacers is going with full send Minecraft guy. Oh, there's 3 people on the full send Minecraft guy. Sweet, I got you guys in a game here. I'm just going to surrender myself so that no worry about me being there or anything. I'm going to mute my mic. I'll be back in 5, 6, or 7 minutes. I'll have my phone on me too, so if I see anything popping up in chat, I'll let you guys know what's up. And I'm back. Except for, hold on. Should have grabbed a Tums while I was downstairs. Too late now. Not going back. Where are we at right now? Maybe it's Aova. Maybe it's Aova. Or Atova. I forgot to try to figure out how to say your name correctly. Egg is in a good position right now in second place. There's a contest coming up in a couple minutes, or less than a minute or two. So let's finish off this game. We'll play another side game to kill some time after that. We're going to get off the next two contests after that, and that will be near the end of the stream, just so you know. And then at the end of the stream, I will also like to get a thumbnail screenshot of everybody in the stream. If you guys would be, anybody would be interested in sticking around till the very end to do that. You may have noticed the thumbnail for this live stream was a picture of a bunch of players together. That's basically what I would like to do again. We'll see how that goes at the end here. But I think that we're going to miss this contest, so don't worry about it. Let's just finish this off and get the points in. We'll play a side game after that, and then we'll still get those other two contests, even if we had to wait a couple of minutes afterwards. Egg has rejected peace. No peace. Minecraft guy survived. Yes, you did. Are there. And there it is. You guys scored another 30 points for us, with Egg in first place. Good, strong Tonkin Egg there. Ain't no walking on eggshells around here. This egg is tough. Let's grab up that replay so I can turn that... Excuse me. I don't have time to mute. Grab up that replay. Copy that, and I'll get that saved. After I save this one that I didn't save, which was Minecraft Guy's also second OFA win. Win 2. Get a new one set up here with Egg in the lead. Files save as Egg win 2. I said Egg win before. It was technically the other person who won, but Egg was the only gecko remaining. Did I do good, says Manwa. Manwa is the name that I haven't figured out how to pronounce yet. Aova? Aova? No, you did really good there. I would say it could be a bit worrisome sometimes when you have a long stretch all the way across the map like that, when you have multiple teams on either side of you, because it makes you the target to get through. But no, you did good. You did really good there. And that actually has you there in third place, so way to go. And we have that saved for a future YouTube short. Nameless. That might as well be the most Sigma thing ever. What might be the most Sigma thing ever? Moving that long stretch there. Let's go ahead and quit out of this. Jump on into just a normal little side game to kill some time until the next contest pops up. We're waiting for whatever pops up next that has 4 or more teams. None of the things that are currently there, so that we get everybody on board. While we wait too, I'm sure that almost all of you guys are already subscribed, but just in case you're not, if you're enjoying this content, please be sure to like and subscribe to help the channel grow and reach us out to a broader audience. And here we have the desert with 7 teams, so let's go ahead and do that. That's also a good one because those games usually go by a little bit quicker, so that should allow us a little bit of bubble room for the upcoming contest. There's 8 people and there's 8 geckos. Hopefully some other people jump in. It's not just all us. Although I do kind of wonder what would happen if that was the case. Obviously, at least one other person, as somebody just did, is going to jump in. Oh, they jumped out, though. I wonder what happens if all of the players are all on one team. I guess it would do the 2-team thing again and split us onto 2 teams. But we'll see how it goes. We should do a civil war. How would a civil war work? I'm going to go ahead and spawn somewhere in the southwest of the map. I see somebody took that good spot there before I could grab it. Go up a little bit north of there. Maybe even in this little bubble right here. Nah, I think this is actually a really good spot. Got lots of black team bots around me, so that'll give me some stuff to gobble up. And we're off. I was late. This is a good growth spot here. Try to do a little bit more like Green Biscuit does. And oh, I could have gone one more. Again with the spawn. Oh my goodness. They just won't let you have a break. It's because you're too good, Minecraft guy. They're going after you because they know. They know. If they don't, they're going to have hell to pay. That. Going to leave some bots alive, unfortunately. Ah, dang. We have a lot of bots around us. Which is kind of unfortunate. Although we already have 60% of the map. We're doing great. Spacers, what are you doing on Black Team? Oh, we're going to burn right through this game here. Black team doesn't stand a chance. I think egg is going to be maybe pizza. I think pizza is going to be the feeder. If you start hitting, if you're landlocked and you start hitting red interest, probably start feeding pizza. Let's give them a good run. They're in the perfect position in the middle right now. NX Saint's also in a good position, but we'll see how that goes. Billy Bob Joe, full send Minecraft guy. The propaganda begins. I died already, says Minecraft guy. I've hit red interest myself. I'm feeding on into pizza. That's Ailerus. And there's a loading name up gecko up in the north here. We're going to have this game wrapped up super fast here. We're going to have plenty of time for that next contest to pop up. Red interest again for me. Feeding on into pizza. NX Saint taking on first place. This Corgi guy is getting down into the bots. They're coming up on you soon, Ailerus. I got some points for you here to keep you a good strength against them. But I guess at the same time, it looks like... oh, you already are up there taking care of them. Perfect, perfect. Good job there. And then I think Spacers will be the only remaining black team as long as we keep them alive, which is totally cool if we do. Billy Bob Joe, I already have propaganda posters spread all throughout the Gecko server. So you're going to have to start making your own propaganda posters there. And there goes... Oh, that's also Spacers there. Spacers is getting eliminated right now. I saw... I'm not in the Discord, though, says Billy Bob Joe. Hey, that's another 16 points for us right there. How many points did we get last time? I didn't add my points for that. If somebody could jog my memory, because I wasn't actually paying attention. How many points did we get on that last game where Egg was in the lead there? Don't forget to add your points over on in the Discord if you want to make sure that we get points for our ranks. 31. Thank you guys for helping me out with that. So 17 for rounding up, 16.3. 17 points we get for this game, 31 for the other. Add win 31. Oh, I did that wrong. Add win 31. And add win 17. Boom, there we go, there we go. And I'll go ahead and grab up that replay. Oop. And who was the leader on this one, I'm sorry? NX Saint was. So we can save that as an NX Saint win. See, we don't need Enzo. Who said we need Enzo? They're so wrong. They're so wrong. NX Saint for the win. So I eliminated Pruvian Ball for nothing, says Spacers. Yeah, apparently. Jeez Louise. My bad, Pruvian Ball. How do you know the name is not NX Street? NX Saint has been hanging out with us for a while, and I was asking Aova, who I'm still saying their name wrong. I asked them if it was NX Street or NX Saint, and it's NX Saint, if I remember correctly. Maybe he said Street before, and I've been saying it wrong this entire time, and he's just too polite to correct me. We have won as many points today as one contest with Enzo. Shh. Don't take away the magic. It's all good, though. No, it's great. It's great. Where are we right now while we kill some time? We have 5 minutes until the next contest pops up. And we're in the top 20 once again, baby! Yeah! That's what I like to see. You know, I would call those little games that you win, too, the bread and butter. Because the contest games definitely make some pretty big wins for us and big moves up the leaderboard. But the bread and butter games are really what's going to keep us afloat. So there is no shame in getting those little points here and there. I have accepted my NX Saint identity as given by my clan leader. If you want me to call you something else, I'll call you whatever you want, as long as it's PG related. Gecko Grind putting in the work. That's right, Jelly Belly. That is absolutely right. I want to take a look at, too, while we're killing some time here. I haven't looked at the charts in a while. Do a search here. Right, we can't search for just anybody. That's Biff. So why? Oh, right, because we would be 19. No, we'd be 21. We'd be 21 if we're in 20th place, because, or, right? Is that right? Would we be 19 or 21? Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's 19. Maybe it's 19. Yeah, it's 19 here. So it's always kind of interesting to be able to see these gaps here. You know, these are the games that we've won today. But let's take a look at the wider scale. We can see, yeah, here's the stream that we did yesterday. And then this is all the points we've lost since then. And just this little bip here. In fairness, we had Enzo on most of these wins here, so... We got a good little grind there. Let's look at a little bit longer of a graph. Oop, options, 4-hour load data. So yeah, each one of these big spikes is whenever I stream here. Thursday, that's a Saturday. I missed Tuesday on that one because of Christmas. This is a Saturday here. And then yeah, you can basically see it. Thursday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday. It's pretty cool, I think. It's pretty interesting to see. I like graphs. Graphs are fun. 2.5 minutes till that next contest comes up. Just a full reminder on everybody. We're going to play this upcoming contest. We're going to catch that following contest, assuming that we get out of this first one with enough time to spare. And then after that, we're going to get a screenshot of everybody who is in the stream with us, if you guys want to participate in that. I'm probably going to end the stream after that. I was thinking about maybe jumping over to do... the Dark and Darker. I may go back on live for that. We'll see. I got a couple things I have to take care of right after the stream. So I will end the stream there. I may or may not launch back up into Dark and Darker when I'm playing with my buddy Squid, who's in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. He's listening to the stream on his ride home. But he's driving, so if you're listening to this, don't you be looking at your phone to tell me you're here. It's okay. You drive and you be safe, mister. Nah, Minecraft guy is cool. I like his crazy strats that somehow work end up winning the game for us. And it is pretty interesting too. Yeah, like sometimes he's a little bit more aggressive than I would think, or sometimes the decisions he makes aren't what I would do, but he wins us a bunch of games. Our heaviest grinder with the most experience, that's for sure. Boy, Minecraft guy, you know, you started off this propaganda against Billy Bob Joe, but now you have the whole... Ooh, but pizza's coming in and mixing it up. Full send spacers. Oh boy, it's going to get nasty in here. All the full sending all around. You'd be the Oprah of full sending. You know, I'm a full send you, I'm a full send you. Everybody gets full send. Full send every single one of y'all, except for my fans. That's the way to do it, bro. 35 seconds till that contest pops up. Make sure you guys are ready to jump into it. We're running low on there. Already got an early gecko hitting the cricket. You know, early bird gets the worm, early gecko gets the cricket. Or something like that. I guess crickets are a little bit big for geckos. I've never had a gecko as a pet. I don't know exactly what they eat. Obviously insects. But maybe a cricket's a little bit too big. I guess crickets come in different sizes too. Just depends on how big the gecko is, because sometimes they're that little bitty big. Sometimes they're so tiny. We should spawn in the south again. I think that's a good strategy to work with. It does kind of get some people locked off, but that's the best way to be able to feed people and work our way upwards. In my opinion, anyways. This is bigger than Full Send Kex ever was. Yeah, and he's gonna like that. I bet. I've talked to him a couple times, and I bring up the Full Send Kex, and he's like, "Yeah, shut up." You know, stop saying that. Everybody's gonna start full sending me. So he'll be pleased to find out that we've moved on from full sending Kex. But of course, that was between Neo-Russian and Kex there. Top of the map. Let's do it. Manwa suggests top of the map, so instead of going south, let's go north. Last second decision there. Apologize to mess you guys up there, but I think that let's mix it up and try something else here. I'm trying to get out of your guys' way. I'll kind of come a little bit more off to the west here. Hopefully we don't get too blocked off. Push down a little bit more at the last second there. I know a huge gecko. He's 6 feet 4 inches. I am, oh wait, yeah, I am 6'4". I was like, I'm not 6'4". I am 6'4". I'm actually, I'll let you guys in on a little secret here. I'm actually 6 foot 3 inches and a half, and I always just say I'm 6'4" because I, you know, why not give that extra half inch, right? Cap, you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying about being 6'4"? I wish I wasn't 6'4". Tall people don't live as long, statistically speaking. I wish I was short. Like my buddy Quicksilver, he's a short guy. And he's got those genes that work for him. He's gonna live to be 105 years old. I know it. Sydney says he's not. I'm sure he's saying he's not lying, but maybe he's trying to mess with us and say he's not 6'4". I don't know. You're the one who said it. Are you going back on your word now? I don't know. All right, so I'm already a little bit blocked off. We got CJ in here with us. Welcome in, CJ. Glad you could make it to a couple games here. No cap. You right. Exactly. No cap. We are a little bit spread about. Luckily, you guys got the memo to go a little bit more upwards of north. Oh, wait. I thought I was this guy. I thought I was Aova for a second there. So I was like, oh no, I need to do my attack. Try to take out whatever I can. We're a little bit spread. This time we're spread too far apart, and that might be problematic, as opposed to if we're a little bit more clustered together, we can kind of work together a little bit better. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I'm definitely in a position where I can do some damage to other players, and I'm going to do that. Oh, I missed out on a little bit of free land. Not much. I will be friends with you, the one, for now. Unfortunately, we lost a gecko off to my west, and then there goes another gecko, unfortunately. Not looking great for me, anyways. Looking on over, we do have Apex, one of our Corgi friends hanging out with us, getting up into the leaderboards right now. Apex might be in a good position to be fed before too long here. I'm definitely going to be stuck battling people for a little bit. The one here is too weak. I might have to go after him after I go after Guten Morgan. If you're about to die, full donate to the largest gecko, says Pizza. So good thing to keep in mind there, that if you are about to die and there's no way for you to survive, that's what I always do too, is I full donate my points usually to somebody, but you know, if you can help it, to whoever the biggest gecko is. Right now, Electric Poodle is in 7th place as our biggest gecko, and Apex is in 9th. We also have 5th Gear, who's not on any clan in 1st place right now. But I would say, where's Electric Poodle at? Apex is in 5th place, and in on a good position to start going after green. So let's start feeding Apex. If you guys have extra points to give off, go ahead and give them to Apex. I'm getting ganged up on, so oh, I couldn't even do it in time. I was just about to give Apex all of my points, but it wasn't enough time. So I got blocked out there, unfortunately. I was too far away from you guys. 5th Gear is looking like a good carry for us right now. But I would say keep feeding your points on to Apex whenever you have any. And then he should be able to handle all of this green team pretty well. Looking over on our west where we have blue team kind of snaking in on us. There's Jirai here, and a Chaos guy, and Aelorus as kind of our front lines right now. Chris Hansen, being aggressive as he is, going after Jirai, doing some pretty decent damage. This Chaos guy, boy, he's looped around right here. He's bringing it around town. He was literally called Free Full Send. Why'd I do that? Oh, no. If you have any spare points, I'd be giving them off to Apex before 5th Gear, being as greedy as they are, is trying to cut off Apex from being able to get those points. That is just a huge bummer. Not great, 5th Gear. That's a bummer, Apex. I wanted us to be able to carry you. At this point then, right now, just trying to take a quick survey here. I think that Electric Poodle is probably who we should feed. I do bet Apex might send a boat. Nope, that's not you. Electric Poodle, you are at 100% capped out, so don't be afraid to attack. I might even start working up a little bit north. Blue Planet has been summoned. This is the 3rd stream I've encountered today, so you're just hopping from stream to stream. Well, welcome to our stream. You might even catch yourself a 4th stream, because we are getting to the near end of our stream here. We are in the middle of a contest game on Territorial, and we will be playing one more contest game after this. But we are getting near the end of the stream, so... But we got a stream surfer here with us, that's for sure. Corgi Ukraine, surrounded by 5th Gear and Electric Poodle. Uh-oh, here comes Dog doing some damage to Electric Poodle. As much as I hate to say it, I think that feeding 5th Gear is going to be our best position to be able to secure the game here. They're doing everything they can to block off all of Black Team and get around. So, as much as I would love for our geckos to get more of the land, equaling more points for us, I think Electric Poodle is in big danger here, going up against somebody with 3 million points. So maybe if you are blocked off on your land, we only have a few geckos hanging out still. We have still 9 geckos alive right now. If you are landlocked, I guess, as much as it kind of stinks. Oh, I bet this is Apex trying to loop around. We'll see if Apex gets around. Oh, here's Muka doing a full attack on Chaotic Forge, and then 5th Gear has basically just confirmed that they are just cutting everybody off. OG wasn't having any of it, full sent them, but it's not enough to be able to change anything up. So just to carry the game, you know, we might as well accept the fact that we're not going to get too much more land here, that the greedy 5th Gear is going to take it all. Don't be afraid to feed 5th Gear so that we can just secure that win. We'll still get some points out of it. The Battle of the First Coalition. Earlier, I was in the Tokyo stream, and then I went to the WRS stream. I don't know what the WRS stream is, but I've been meaning to get into one of Tokyo's streams. It just, my availability on time hasn't lined up yet. Tokyo's jumped into our stream a few times now, and I feel like I owe it to him. I want to be able to jump into his stream and play for Tokyo Clan. Hopefully the 6th gear isn't even more greedy. Yeah, hopefully not. But either way, you know, even with 5th gear taking up all of that land there, congratulations to 5th gear and their epic run there. We still got 58 points. So if you want to add those points to your rank there, don't forget to do that. And if anybody isn't in the Discord, coming up shortly here in a second is the link for our Discord, so that you can add those 58 points if you were in this game here. And I will go ahead and grab up this replay. Even though we didn't have a solid Gecko in the lead, it was still a win for us. So I will still grab that replay and turn it into a YouTube short in the future here. I'm going to label this one as Apex because I think they were the biggest Gecko, right? Was it Apex who was the biggest Gecko? It was Apex who was the biggest Gecko. So that's how I'm going to title it as, but it was definitely a team effort with 5th gear leading us the way. And we have 5 minutes until the next contest pops up. Gecko, be prepared to have the most devious counting tricks on Discord. Now, do you know that the guy asked me about, he mentioned that he knows of another counting bot. I haven't looked into it yet, but I was going to check it out and see how that works. And but I am prepared. And NX Saint saying, gotta go, guys, see you in the next stream. Just so you know, the next stream will be on Saturday, but it is gonna be a bit different. Not a stream, a dual clan stream, but it's gonna be a Titan is doing a tournament, and I'm gonna be commentating it, and then we will do a grind at the end of the stream for a couple hours. But thanks for hanging out with us, bro. We'll see you again in another one. It's 10 o'clock right now for me, and Tokyo streams early in the morning on me. Yeah, and because, of course, Tokyo is actually in Japan. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Of course, Tokyo is in Japan, right? But, like, he as a person is in Japan. So, yeah, the time zones are a little bit hard for me. Oh, it's 10 p.m. your time, so you're on East Coast then, because I'm on the West Coast. It's about 7 p.m. my time. Make sure you guys are ready. We still have about 3.5 minutes until that next contest pops up, but this will be the last game of the night before we capture up a thumbnail for the next stream that we do. For anybody who doesn't know, you may have noticed that the thumbnail for this game was a collection of a bunch of us together. And that's what I would like to do at the end of the stream for anybody who wants to participate in that so that they can appear in the thumbnail of the next stream that we do. Although I might do a little bit of a custom thumbnail for the Titan tournament that's coming up on Saturday. But, you know, the next time we're doing just a normal grind stream, that'll be the thumbnail. So, yeah, we got lots of people on the East Coast. Ailero is mountain time. It's 11-ish for you, Cyclop. So where are you, Cyclop, then? Because if it's 11-ish for you, that's beyond the East Coast. Is Eastern South America a time zone further? I'm just curious. Maritimes. I'm not sure of that off the top of my head. I have a moment. We have a moment till the contest pops. Maritimes? It's a region in Canada. Oh, okay. We used to have a member that was in your area there. I used to make videos of free-for-all games starting off in specific areas. What is this? I don't know why I have two clients open. We can just close that. I'm no multi-tabber. Time zone map. Yes, man. Where do you live, Ask Spacers? Nova Scotia. Scotia? I don't even know how to say that. Dries in Quebec. Most of you guys already know I live in Oregon myself. I know Namai is hell-bent on figuring out what city I live in, but even if they guess it right, I'm not going to tell you because for security reasons. Just so you know. Not Spacers, I'm sorry. Minecraft guy pinged me while I was at work today asking if I live in the Portland metro area, and I will say that I don't live in the Portland metro area, but I do go through Portland a lot for work. I am very commonly do I go to Portland. Salem? Nope, not in Salem either. It's a little bit of an offshoot city. A little ways away. I'm probably about the same distance that Salem is away from, like, downtown Portland. I gotta stop giving hints, though, guys. I know it's fun for you and everything. I know that, like, none of you guys are gonna, like, show up at my house or anything. There's 30 seconds until the next contest pops up, so make sure you're ready to jump on into it. The only reason that I don't, like, just outright... I mean, I'd practically give you guys my address because I don't care. If I ever become a big YouTuber, not that I think I particularly will be ever one day, but if I ever do, you know, there's weird, crazy people out there. I don't want anybody to know where I live. Oof, GeoGuessr Gecko's gonna guess it. I've thought about streaming my work, like setting up a camera in my van and like starting a new channel called Driving with Gecko, but I feel like that would give away too much information, so I don't know. I don't think I'll actually do that. I don't know if I would actually get very many views either from that. There are people who do it who actually get views though, so. We're battling with OG. It's going to be us up against OG. We should go for North America, probably. I should have said that earlier. North America is where I'm going to be going. Or the Americas in general. If you guys want to go a little bit of a different place. Of course, with it being the whole world map, it does kind of get up. Right underneath this bot here. Actually, right in between these two bots, so I can get on the squeeze for both of them. I randomly kicked me from the lobby. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, bud. That's a bummer. Well, don't run off yet if you want to be a part of the thumbnail that I'll be making for the next stream. Oh, it's because I'm getting sniped, says Minecraft guy. Oh no. Oh no, you got sniped? That's a bummer. Okay, cool. I was able to block off those bots there. It'd be really helpful. Get a boat out there right away. And then we drop off right there. A little bit early to do an attack, but I want to make sure that player 784 can't get it from me. Yeah, you're blocked off there, bud. Sorry. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. I got a nice little landlock here. Blue Planet in 4th place already. Good thing you joined us when you did. All my spawns have been like this. Unplayable. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Don't be afraid, you know, if you feel like you're getting sniped a little bit here and there, don't be afraid to change your name up a little bit. Oh, that's Spacers right here? Oh, is it really Spacers? Is that Spacers? I don't see Spacers with our Gecko clan tag. Totally cool, of course, but I can't guarantee your survival then. Oh, are you really? Are you go after the king here? Checo? Not like I'm actually like the best player or anything like that, but you're going after me, the father Gecko. How could you? On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. No, I'm just kidding. I've never even seen The Godfather. Do you think sniping is a clan leader thing? Do I think it's a clan leader thing? I'm not sure what you mean by a clan leader thing. There's definitely going to be people who pick out to snipe people for various reasons. Whether it be just to troll them and make them upset, or whether it be to actually limit their ability to win a game. All sorts of reasons behind that. I probably shouldn't have... Yeah, I'm in a bad position. I'm going to get wiped out pretty quickly here. So, who is in the lead? Apex and North America. I'm going to sit here patiently and build up my points, but I have a feeling that blue team is going to wipe me out. Most points in the clan. I'm going to die from Ren. What was this night? No, I'm not sure. Most points in the clan. I'm assuming that you're saying that the leader is the most points in the clan. I don't know exactly how it works. Minecraft Guy has been the leader of our clan in the Territorial app for basically since he's been with us. Apex is still in first lead, and I'm getting ganked not just by spacers, but also the other actual blue team guys. So I full sent my points into Apex up in North America. Things are looking bad for us right now. We're 17% for black team. The game's still young, so we could see some things happen, but there goes Jelly Belly, just got eliminated. Our front in Asia is falling. You're telling me that. I see, yeah, we just have Egg and Blue Planet over here, surrounded pretty much entirely. I think this is going to last long. I'm not going to last long, says Blue Planet. I'm the only one left there. There's also Egg right next to you. Egg is still alive. But yeah, we're getting eliminated pretty hard. There's Electric Poodle on the South America. There's not even anybody that I can point out as somebody to feed points into, because everybody is still trying to stay alive right now. So there's not any point in trying to say to feed anybody. But if you think you're about to die, I would say full donate your points into Apex in North America, because he is the strongest of all of us right now. I tried saving you, Gecko. It didn't work. That's all right. This game, we got eliminated pretty quickly. The game's not over yet. Apex could carry this for us. Jirai is still alive in South America. We lost Gecko in South America. Egg is the... So we only have 3 geckos remaining right now. Apex, Jirai, and Egg. It's looking like a pretty big L for us on this one, but... never know. The game could go on. The game could go on. Apex has 1.2 million points, and there is OG Locke here, which is about a time and a half stronger than him, but we'll see. We'll see. Got a busy work day tomorrow. You got all take care, says Jelly Belly. I hope you have a great day at work tomorrow, and thanks so much for hanging out with us again. Absolutely good games. I will I will see you again in the near future, hopefully, Jelly. Always a pleasure when you come in and hang out with us. Gecko, I made a poster for Full Send Minecraft Guy, and since he can get the messages, he delete. Did he delete your? Let's not be doing that, Minecraft Guy. So he's abusing power. I mean, that's what I'm saying right there. If Minecraft Guy, I can go look in the logs too. If Minecraft Guy can post propaganda with his power, then anybody else should be able to post. Be careful with that, Minecraft Guy. I know that we're all fooling around right now, but let him get his propaganda out. Don't abuse your power. I know it's mostly goofing around. My biggest worry is, you know, when I made you the Gecko helper, I don't know why I had Gecko helpers able to manage rooms. That's more of like a moderator thing. So just so you know, I changed that so you can't do that for now. And when you earn more trust over time, which you will, I know you will, eventually I'll make you a moderator. But that's my, you know, abuse of power is my worry about giving roles with power to people. The others you didn't delete, but against you, you deleted. He knows whatever he did. And I can look at the logs if I need to. I know this is mostly just goofing off. I'm not like saying anybody's in trouble or anything right now, but don't be abusing your power, bro. In the last few months that I've been streaming, I've deleted one comment where somebody had a inappropriate meme. I think it was actually the guy who had an inappropriate meme up there. And some of the memes are borderline inappropriate, but he had one that was pretty freaking inappropriate. And I deleted it. But that's the only thing I've deleted. As things stand right now, Apex is still in the game. He is the last Gecko, and he is in the north. And these world games can sometimes take some pretty drastic turns. So we're all rooting for Apex to be able to secure this win for us right now. We'll see what he's able to pull out of the hat, though. He is at 3 million right now. Almost 4 million points. And made his way over into Europe. What about curse words? So, on the stream, I'll let you guys know, I'm a grown man. I work in warehouse environments and stuff. I use bad language all the time. But I know there's a lot of kids in here, and so, I refrain from using any foul language. And whenever I'm in a voice chat on stream, like we've had it happen a couple times in the recent past, I make sure that the other people know not to use cuss words and stuff too. But, because in DC, me and the guy drop the F-bomb every time we talk. It's fine in the Discord. Don't worry about it too much. I'm not even going to say what the guy posted that I deleted. It was just off the chart. And I looked through some of the other memes he posted, and they were kind of inappropriate. They used the F-bomb and stuff like that. I know that you guys are exposed to it, and I know that a lot of the younger folk in here that I'm not, like, sheltering you guys in any way, but, like, at the same time, if Gecko says a cuss word, it'll actually sound weird to me. I did say a cuss word once, and you may remember it. I think you were there, Pizza, where I don't remember what it was, but it was Territorial. Like, I accidentally showed, like, my login information or something right on stream, and I was like, oh, F. And I, like, ended the stream immediately because I was so worried that somebody would, like, steal my account or something. I'm not going to worry about if you guys are using F-bombs in the Discord or whatever. If I see somebody unnecessarily throwing around a lot of foul language, I'll pull you off to the side and say, hey, maybe you're going a little bit too far. But, for the most part, you guys are just having fun. I'm not really that worried about it. Gecko, the counting tricks were just me abusing my power, just so you know. Oh, well, thank you for being upfront and forward about it. That's what you meant when you were like, get ready for all the tricks. I haven't even had a chance to look because, of course, I'm streaming right now, and we're rooting for Apex. Looking not great, but at the same time, Apex is still very much alive. There's OG I'm Goofy, which just has a massive lead right now. I'm to think of if we come look at it here. Almost 5 times as much land as Apex has, but we've seen plenty of games where somebody turns it around. So we're going to wait this game out. We're going to see how it goes until Apex is either eliminated or wins this game. And I really hope Apex wins this game, not just because we want the points for us, but that would be an epic win. Turning it around like this. As far as I can think, we've had 2 really epic wins. I'm trying to remember. So there was the guy, which was one of my earlier shorts. If you look back on my YouTube channel, it's like probably like the 10th or less short that I've made for Territorial, but it's titled like the best comeback I've ever seen in Territorial. That was an epic one. There was another one that we had on stream where somebody was able to come back as the little guy. I forget who, I'm sorry, especially if you're in the chat right now, who was able to come back. That was Spacers. Okay. So then Spacers was able to turn a game around where he was the little tiny guy. Or no, in the boat, it was I'm sorry. Spacers was the one, not the guy, who had that super epic comeback. Thank you for correcting me on that, Minecraft guy. That was the most epic comeback I've ever seen. I might even, while we're letting the game run out, and Apex is doing a killer job right now, we'll see if he's able to deal with I'm Goofy, but he did take over North America, in all fairness to him. I think it's about over, though, unfortunately. If I come to my YouTube channel, and I pull up my shorts, my Schwartz. Oh, are you guys going to vote for peace and keep Apex in the game? That is peace and Apex. I'll keep that as a replay just in case. I might put that as like my little extra wins. I have a little folder for those. More. Grab my replay on that. I want to show you guys. View your channel. Go to your shorts. It'll be way down. Ooh, we have lots of shorts. That's great. The best comeback I've ever seen. Just like showing it off here. It's still this is when I still have echoey voice there. This is no. This is the wrong one. What the heck happened there? What the heck happened there? I totally clicked on the right one. The best territory comeback ever. Bro, this is by far the best comeback I have ever seen. This is definitely a watch. I just want to show you guys this because it was amazing. So you can see Spacers up here right now in this little situation. And then through the game, to a point where it looks like he lost. And you'll see in a second here. It's a really good win. It's so cool. 846 on the leaderboard, says Spacers. Moving on up, baby. Okay, so now it's getting pretty close. It looks like Spacers, you know, he's in a good, like, 1/3, or the third place position there. And you see this Drew guy, he sends this boat up here, and Spacers, like a champ, defends against every boat that comes up. And then this guy gets annoyed and starts sending multiple boats. And look at that machine gun tactic, taking on every little boat that Drew sends up to Spacers. And watch Spacers score right here. He full sends his boat out there. And then sneaks into the back. And boom, he secures that win. That's just seriously like one of the best wins I've ever... I can't even imagine a better win happening than that one. That was such a good game there. Oh, thanks so much again for sharing that with us, Spacers. Checo, yeah. That's what you got there. Okay, now, nobody blew rushing off yet, so that was the last game of the stream here, but we are going to do one last thing. I did just get that saved, right? Yes, I did. No. Yeah, I saved that. Okay, Apex, yep. I just want to double check. I feel like I didn't actually save it. It says Apex at the top there. No, no. Apex won another one. Or he was the leader when that 5th gear took over. So I did not save this. I just copied it. I'll just copy it again because I don't want to lose. Boom, we got that saved right there. I'll save the name for that later. Back. So we're going to do one last thing before we end off the stream here. And that is get a thumbnail for a future live stream if you guys want to be a part of that. So if you want to be a part of that, all you got to do is we're going to switch back over into lobby 2. What's going to happen is we're going to choose a map and I'm going to spawn in the very center of it. And I want you guys all to spawn as close to me as you possibly can. I want you to really cram together because it's not going to be about who wins this game. It's just going to be so that we can get a cool thumbnail with all of your pretty names in it. So for that, you know, of course, make sure that you go into your game menu, your settings, and into lobby 2. And then go back, and we're going to give about a 20-second delay here. If anybody needs any time to get into lobby 2, you let me know in the chat right now, and we will wait for you. But otherwise, in about 10 or 15 seconds, we'll get right into it. Spacers, we full send Minecraft guy after. Oh, put on any tag you want. I mean, you know, if you have something that's like a foul name or, you know, a racial slur or something, I'm going to edit it out. But you can use whatever clan you want to represent. You can use whatever name you want to have. So you could be Gecko Tag, you could be Blue Planet, Tokyo, OG, Corgi, doesn't matter. Whatever it is. Whoever you want to be. Because one of my biggest things about this is I'm not trying to uplift our clan. I'm trying to uplift the entire territorial community. So I highly encourage you, if you want to represent another clan for it, absolutely do it. Or even no clan at all. Absolutely do it. I'm going to confuse you, Gecko. Okay. You should make a custom lobby sometime. I don't know what you mean by a custom lobby, but this is basically what I would be doing, is by going into lobby 2. If there's another way I can make like a custom lobby, that'd be cool to know. Corgi Spacers is diabolical. Corgi Minecraft guy. Oh, that would be... that wouldn't confuse me. That would blow my mind because he's just not capable of supporting Corgi. So nobody has said anything about having a problem. Oh, near the bottom on FX Client. Let me just look at that real quickly. Join or create a custom lobby. Enter a lobby code. Does that only work with people who are on FX Client? Do you have to be on FX Client to be able to get into that lobby? That's really cool to know. I didn't even know about that. I know that not everybody is using FX client, so I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get on this thumbnail. But that is really cool to know. I never even looked. It's right there in front of me. I didn't even look at it. Okay, but let's go ahead and get this screenshot, guys. So we're going to wait for a real world map, which is a free-for-all game, to pop up. And you can, again, use any clan tag, any name you want. If you come in with a foul name, I'll just edit your name out. Just so you know, you're fairly warned. And we want it to be a real world map for the free-for-all. It doesn't really matter which one it is. I just want to make sure that we have plenty of space to do it on. Show the fist if y'all support me against the propaganda, says Minecraft Guy. Be careful what you ask for. We'll see how many people throw that fist up. I got a fist for you. So we have Europe here, so definitely jump in that Europe. So Europe, free-for-all for thumbnail. Yes, Gecko's on your side. I'm on your side, Minecraft Guy. I like Billy Bob Joe too, but I gotta take a little bit of a side with Minecraft Guy here because Minecraft Guy is our biggest and heaviest grinder. Can't deny it by any means at all. Never ever gonna do that. Billy Bob Joe, no! Falls to knees. No! Namai will get sniped. Cool, we got 17. So I'm going to go basically right here in the center. I don't know exactly what country that is, what that would be without the borders. But yeah, come into this area right here, right in the dead center of the map. Get as close to me as you possibly can. The closer you are, the better, because I want to be able to fit you all into this screenshot here. And then the game can just start as it does. Get as much expansion as you... Don't worry about Electric Poodle. I'll still be able to get your name in there. And then the game can just run on however it does from here. I didn't even think about emojis. Apex was smart and threw up a little emoji there. Emojis are cool too. I never thought about promoting that. So the game, this is just for funsies. I'll definitely, once this game is over, I'll get the replay, and then that way I can definitely get a screenshot for the next thumbnail of the stream. This is basically the end of the stream, and the way that we're just going to do this is we're just going to let this game run out. If anybody else has anything else that they want to say, anything that they want to contribute, anything they want to bring up, now's a good time to do it. And once this game is over, I'm going to end the stream. And I've been eliminated by Jirai. I think you eliminated me last time, too. Minecraft Guy Corgi is not me. I believe you. Let's see if I can find you. I was Spacer's Corgi. Is that you? Or it says Axe. I wonder if that's actually Arsenic maybe popping in at the last moment. Not exactly sure. I got sniped by Cyclops, says your Blue Planet. I love eliminating you. Ariel, you are just a chill guy from California. I am not from California. I'm from Oregon. But hopefully I'm still a chill guy. Welcome in, by the way. Unfortunately, you're catching the end of our stream here. I was just grabbing up a thumbnail for the next Territorial stream that we're going to do on Tuesday. Now, granted, we're still going to do a stream on Saturday. Normally, I do a dual clan stream on Saturday mornings around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But this Saturday, we're going to be, I just want to remind everybody, we're going to be doing, Titan is holding a tournament to celebrate the new year, Titan Clan, and I'm going to be commentating over their tournament. And I know that Neo Russian will be commentating as well. There might be others, I'm not sure. But we're going to do, that'll be the majority of my stream on Saturday. But to make up for the fact that we're not doing a normal grind, I will still go ahead and do a couple hours of grinding after their tournament is over. Assuming their tournament doesn't last like 6 hours or something. If it does, that might be a problem. But I'm assuming based on the way that they're lining it up, it should be about a 3 to 4 hours. Who's Namai? I'm not sure who Namai is in here right now. Oh, there's Gecko Axe Pizza. Pizza, so you were playing with Axe too. Axe came in and sent me a really nice message that you guys were really nice to to Arsenic. My name keeps leaving me for some reason. You guys were really nice to Arsenic, and you played some games with them, and they were really happy about that. And I just wanted to spread on my appreciation to you guys for being so kind to people that are coming into our community. I really, really appreciate that. Makes me really, really proud of you guys. I really hope nobody attacks me because I translated my name, says Sample Grass. Oh, so this must be Sample Grass then. I would guess anyways. You guys got a stalemate there. Now, I haven't grabbed up a screenshot in a little while, and I didn't even say I was going to, so I don't want anybody to feel bummed, but I am going to grab a screenshot of this, and I should probably do that in the future. It's just a little fun thing to show what's going on. I will save that in Paint. I might send that out as a post on YouTube just to show the fun that we had. But guys, that is it for today. I think we had another successful stream. You know, we didn't win as many games as we always do. You know, maybe it's because Enzo wasn't here with us this time, or maybe it was just the bad luck of the draw. But no, I think that it was still another successful stream. If anybody's here with us and you haven't yet subscribed or liked the video or the stream, please do so. It really helps out the channel, helps us grow into a wider audience. I know that we're mostly expanding into just the greater Territorial audience, but still, it shows people that we're here. Look at the Discord and memes. I'm going to pull it up just in case, because I know some of those memes get a little bit... I'll pull it up real fast, though. But I gotta make sure it's good before I pull it up. See, some of them are... Ooh, I see what you... Full send... Whoop. Full send Minecraft guy. Creative. Oh, there's a good one there. That's a good one there. Minecraft guy, full send Minecraft guy. Full send Billy Bob Joe. Look at that. You got, oh, look at that. You're 0.001 points. Imperial Racer, did I join at the end of the stream? Unfortunately, you did. But hey, I'm going to see you on Saturday. I was just explaining to everybody that on Saturday, we're not doing a dual clan stream, that I'm going to be commentating the tournament for Titan on Saturday, and that you would also be there. I asked Badshaw before I started the stream. I don't know if he's gotten back to me yet. I asked him who else is commentating. I didn't want to bug you again and ask you, because I don't know if you know. To see who else is going to be commentating with us, just to make sure that we're all on the same page before it starts. But yeah, I'm going to be commentating the Titan Clan tournament to celebrate the new year this Saturday, just in a couple days here. And at the end of it, we'll still do a normal grind, just like we would any other stream, to make up for the lack of points that we would otherwise get. Minecraft guy says, see ya. See you later, Minecraft guy. I'll probably be in the Discord a couple times before the end of the night, so you might see me in there, but I am about to drop out. Oh, Minecraft guy did say scroll up a bit. I'll do that real quick. Boy, that's weird, Egler. See, this is what I get a little bit nervous showing this on stream. I mean, some of them are a little bit weird. Like, this one's a little bit weird. He, she, they, we. That was kind of funny. It was, oh, no, it wasn't the guy who had a meme that I got rid of. It was actually Cyclop, if you're still here. He said bye already, so maybe he's gone. But Cedar, there was one up above this that was, yeah, no, I deleted it. It was pretty bad. Can you send me your YouTuber profile to Spacers? Yeah. I need it for something. How Spacers sees the world. Alright guys, I suck at saying goodbye. I could say goodbye for 15, 20, 30 minutes, but I'm just going to turn off the stream here. So I hope that everybody has a great day, and I will see you guys on Saturday. The stream, just so you know, starts at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So a little bit earlier than I normally do it. But I will see you guys on Saturday. If I don't see you guys on Saturday, I'll see you on Tuesday around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or whenever I get off work. And also Thursday streams after today are moving from Thursdays to Fridays. So you can expect starting next week, there will not be a stream. Most likely, maybe I'll do something special. But there most likely won't be a stream on Thursday, but instead it'll be on Friday now. So Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays will be our streaming days moving forward. At least for Territorial. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. And I will, or day. Maybe it's a morning for you. I know that most of you guys are in the... See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I could just go on and on and on. Have a great time, guys. I'll see you again soon. Toodaloo.